All right then, let's get cracking. All right, fucking hell, what the fuck's going on there? Yeah, let's get cracking, everybody. So this is fucking time to fucking make some peas though. All right then. So what's going on, champs? Hope you guys doing well. So it's fucking Tuesday today. I've got shorts which I talked about. Actually, someone actually on the chat wanted to ask about scalps yesterday, and what happened was I looked at some scalps and X, Y, and Z. Obviously, it was below the blue high. We'll talk about it again, and popped up. It popped up like my target for my longs hit, so that's all perfect there. That's a good 7R. Happy days if you took the long. Congratulations there. Then what happened next is then I was watching it because like remember we talked about the new range that was coming out, and if he holds in that range was around I think it was about $1,800. That's where Ethereum. We're talking about Ethereum here. If it held at $1,800, then we play it level to level to the next set of range going up higher. Instead, you come into the 1800, came back down, find some resistance, and it's playing into the previous range, which is a valid short there. Playing a bit of a weird one, to be honest. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm looking at it right now, and I'm like, oh, is it going to stop me out? We don't know. We don't know. But we'll talk about all that, though. Anyway, so it's fucking Tuesday today. What's going on, guys, man? Fucking shout out to fucking Morningstar. We got Half Hustle. Good morning to you guys, man. Amma. We got Gandalf. We got Joel. We got Juan. David, what's going on? Good to see you here again. Piotr, my guy from Oxford, brother. Good, that's good to hear. I'm gonna drive past Oxford today, actually. I'm going to the airport later tonight. Heathrow. So, Derry, Thomas, fucking Joel. We got Lou Rock here. Good to see you again as well. And Reef, I think you're new. I've never seen you in the chat. So Reef, we got Ed, Special K, fucking Kellogg's is here. No, I'm messing. I'm not taking the piss out of you. I'm just saying Special K and Kellogg's. We got fucking Davigny. Morris, man, you guys are going mad. Cruz is here, brother. Crypto Dad. Morning to you, T-Raw, Marco, Ali Waka. Wika. Fucking, this is a mad one. This is a really good show, actually. It's a good start to the fucking show already. Tuesday. So let's get cracking, though. Remember to like the stream. Yeah, smash the likes, actually. I forgot about that. I keep forgetting to say that. Smash the likes, right? Hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed. If you haven't and you want to see what's up, stick around and you'll see why. We're just fucking killing it, really. So let's get cracking, though, man. Yo, Kep, what's going on? Oh, by the way, a quick one, guys. I want to give a shout out to all of you guys who messaged me on Twitter in regards to, wanting to go to the private group X, Y, and Z. Really, really appreciate that. I've got everyone's DMs. I've got everyone's. Some of you guys haven't sent me emails, so if you could just send me your email, like just double check that if you have sent it to me. If you haven't, please do. Just so because I made a note of all the guys that's thingy. So like I'm saying like I'm gonna cap the number to 50. When I do open the private group, it will be around the end of the month, beginning of September, around that time. Just getting the website done. I've got the domain name, everything done. Traderdank.com is gonna go live soon. And then like I'm making plans for the Discord and how I'm gonna do this around as well. So it's a lot of planning at the moment. But like John Caboose, in terms of like your email. So those who actually messaged me, double check if you did send me an email. There has been a couple of you guys who didn't send me email, like your email. Just so I know that you guys get priority there. So I'm gonna cap the number to 50. After 50, that's it, right? It's gonna be an early bird special offer there, $100 per month for the first 50, and then we'll go from there. We'll see how it goes. I want to focus on the first 50 right now, to be honest, and just so I can give you more time and attention. That's what it is. It's like I give you, because the problem is I don't wanna fucking have too many mans, right? Let me just chat to you guys before we carry on. I don't want to have too many mans on there, right? And then it becomes uncontrollable in a way that I can't actually give you guys what you're looking for, because it's a service I'm providing and you guys are expecting a service. So there's a level of professionalism. Well, to be honest, with me, I'm not gonna be honest with you. I want to be honest with you. With me, there's no such thing as professionalism. I've got to act professional because it's a business, right? But you see me on fucking the show, call you guys motherfuckers, this and that, fuck this bitch and this. You know how I am. But there's still a level of professionalism in terms of giving you guys what you deserve, which is the time, the attention, the patience, the effort, the breakdown, the lot, everything as well. So, and then I just want you guys to be better fucking traders, man. Profitable traders. Someone who can actually look. It's gonna be monthly. I'm not gonna do like a 3-month deal or 6 months deal or 1 year deal. I don't believe that. I think if I go 3 months, what it is like, sorry, if I do monthly at any time, yeah. So someone just send me a message. I'm not gonna say who. Just drop your email if you haven't dropped your email, just so I know it's who's gonna get priority first. And yeah, we'll get cracking though. So that's the private group fucking news there, really, in terms about what's going on there. Volume's a bit low, is it? Maybe I need to speak a bit. Is that better? Maybe it's just fucking I'm too far away. So looking at fucking Ethereum, I'm gonna talk about the trade really. Just gonna do a recap. Yeah, smash the likes, everybody. Got 43 people here. Big love to all you guys. So this is what I was looking for. Oh yeah, guys, quick one. All right, I want you guys to do this, right? It's Tuesday today, so tell me what range are we gonna be using to give us our confluence, right? What is it that we're gonna use? Cool. Nick's on it. Guna's on it. Cool. Cryptique. Everyone. It's still in your brains, isn't it? Yeah. And last week's that, yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. That's Monday. Yesterday's range. So you guys are on it. You guys are definitely on it, and so it shows that you guys are learning, right? And if you didn't know what's so important about Monday's range, right? Just a quick recap on Monday's range. What it does. So if you got the start of the week, right? So the start of the week started for us really fucking. What start of the week? Started around here. Literally, you see that black line there? This one here? That's the start of the week. 1700, that's where the weekly open is, right? So, you know how you got a weekly candle? So a weekly candle could be anything. Like, it could be like, so at the moment, it looks like this, right? This is what the weekly candle goes. That's the base. This is the body, right? And that's the wick. That's the wick so far, right? So we know there's liquidity resting here and liquidity resting here, all right? What is liquidity? Liquidity is where the stops are resting. So we as traders, right? When you do short time, like smaller time frame, lower time frame traders, or even higher time frame, you're looking for where liquidity is. So you're trying to hunt and take out all these motherfuckers who have got longs and shorts, and we're gonna play to trick them out, and that's what it is. It's a game of beating the shit out of everybody else and taking their money. And that's what we like to do, right? It's a horrible world, don't get me wrong. It's not really nice, but that's how it is. Once you sign up to trading, either you're ready to lose money or you're ready to take money. Which way is it you want to do? We always want to win money. So we're always trying to actually hunt liquidity. This is the weekly candle, how it looks like right now. So we know that stops are resting on both sides. Which way do we go? And that's why we have Monday's range. When we have Monday's range, we have an idea how it is. So can you see this is Monday's high and this is Monday's low, right? We got the mid range, and perfectly, right, before the fucking ash burned my hand. Hot as fuck, innit? Shit. So already we know that we got fucking the Monday's range, and we know liquidity is resting both sides. And you can see that before Monday even closed, I mean, Monday's close was around here, around this level. Where did we bounce off? The Monday's mid-range. I drew this range already beforehand, right, after the show kind of thing. I was just watching how it is once we did the high there. I'm like, all right, if we bounce here, then we'll see how it goes. And what happened was I took a little bit of profit around here. That's why I took a bit of profit, about 20%, nothing major. And then I put my stops a bit tight over here. And then I waited for this to happen, right? For this to come into this area of consolidation. That's what I was looking for. And what happened is it bounced into it and bang, it loses level. Then, and let me draw this on the fucking 15 minutes. I think, yeah, it is the 15 minutes. You can drop it down to a lower time frame. Go on the 10 minutes. Then I start looking at these fucking, you see how I got all these fucking trend lines? So I'm using these trend lines to confluence my whole fucking trade, right? That's enough smoking right now. I swear to God, man, like the smoking it's like a laxative, man. Makes you want to shit afterwards, man. It's not really nice. And the worst thing is, like, you know them ones when you gotta fucking take a shit and it's like a fucking diarrhea kind of shit. That's not nice. So anyway, so you got stops at break even. My stop's still here, right? I was watching this early on. I was watching this in the morning. So I had this trend line over here, and once we come into this area, we broke below it, right? We did this wick over here, and we come back as a deviation and broke below it, final retest over here off this 75% range, and it just literally has been range banding here. Literally, you can play a range band game if you want to, from this low to about, I'd say, this high. This is the mid range, and you can just play it down there. All right. So literally, I'm just playing the again another fucking another trend line over here. Find support, and I was watching this as well, and we finally have come back down below. We got 4 minutes 31 seconds to actually make sure we close below this this trend line. Then that means that we're gonna come over here, break down, and off we go to mid range. That's what we're looking for. So I do have extended targets there. So I mean, playing it level to level, right, off this trade itself, I know my targets will be here, right? That's the mid range. Then off this blue line here, and then off this 25%, looking go this black line 1700, and around this area here, looking for monthly open. It's like staggered profit takings on the way there. I've got a set a TP around at 1688. I think I might do it just 16. The monthly open, just in case we get a fast wick into it. But I am gonna watch this fucking trade as well. So if you are not gonna watch this trade, I'd say definitely set your target to 1688. Right? We'll talk about that in a bit. Actually, we'll talk about it now. Why 1688? Because it's a range bound environment. Right? What's so special about this? Well, if you look at here, this is the high that's capping the market. Let me just squeeze this all there. This is the high that's capped the market on the upside. This is the low that's capped the market on the downside. We have to set a deviation, and then we draw a range. The mid range is where I'm looking for a reaction, right? So the question is, do we do something like this? Do we do something like this? So now we know the mid range. We had a deviation of the. Let me fucking draw this line. Actually, you know what? Let me draw it. Let me draw it out. So because there's too much bullshit here. Where's the fucking line? So we got a high here. We got a mid range here. And then we got a range low here, right? That's what we're gonna focus on, right? Just fucking halves, okay? That's it. There we go. And then if I just remove this shit, there we go. That's a lot more clearer for you guys now. It's even clearer for me. Fuck you now. Yeah. So now what it is? This is now a deviation. Why is it deviation? Because Tyrone slapped your fucking girl's ass, and we didn't do shit about it. We literally didn't do shit. We just let Tyrone did his thing, and it's broken down. Find resistance off the mid range, off the range high. Look. Deviation, resistance, lower highs all the way through. It's showing that it's going to be bearish anyway. If we break above it and hold above it, off we go. But that's the fucking thing as well. We might as well do the fucking Ethereum breakdown actually, since we actually the trade and Ethereum look for longs and shorts on Ethereum right now, to be honest, since we're actually doing the whole BTC ETH View. Really, that's the view. So it's sitting down. If you guys, did any one of you guys get into that trade that, like, freaking, I actually posted on Twitter when I jumped into it. It did give us a couple of opportunities to jump in. And where is the hard stop? Is up here, this high. I'm wrong above there. My stops is about here at the moment, just keeping it tight. Once we lose this level and then break down, I think we go a lot more lower into this area consolidation. Do you remember we was playing on the weekends? I was talking about this fucking, this range bound environment right here, right? So I am going to expect a bounce off here. I am going to expect some sort of bounce. So we know, let me draw this out. So we know this low here, right, is going to be a key factor, right? It's the low that's holding the market at the moment, right? So it can come into here, bounce, whatever, do its thing, let it go choppy, whatever. The moment it comes back down, that's my shorting opportunity off here, playing it to this target over here, and then I'm going to see how it reacts. Do we bounce up? If we bounce up, I'm going to start cutting the trade, right? I'm going to start scaling out. Reason why is that this could be bullish, right? Because if it comes into this area and start breaking down, then fine. I can take a trade back down, send it back down to the mid-range. Looking to get into this target here, and then the mid-range area here. Well, actually, I'll start looking at this, actually. This here, this target again, back into this consolidation. Because what it could be, just a retest of that range again. And then if it breaks down to the range low, and then going to the mid-range, and that's my final target of that trade. And we're literally playing it from this high to this low. This is actually really the shorting scenario, actually. That really is the shorting scenario right there. Now, if right, breaking this down, if for whatever chance it comes back up to here, so it does this trend here, and it looks to reclaim this level, this looks to me is bullish, right? Because what it did, right, again, if you do market structure, we've got the low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. This will be a higher low, and then we do a higher high, right? And it's just looking bullish. That's what it is. I mean, yeah. So I'll be looking to actually, cut the but here I had to cut the whole rest of the position there, right? Because it's reclaimed an SR level. Well, let's see. Yeah, I'll reclaim off this SR. This is a short-term SR, and then see how it reacts here. Break down, then we play back further, back into the original plan to this target here. Number one, number two, playing it back to a range high. So not a big deal. We can play, we play it how it is. To me, it is kind of a bit choppy right now. Where would I go long, actually? Actually, we'll talk about where would I go long. I want to draw in Monday's range and look at Monday's range, and then we can start saying how this is going to work, okay? So if I draw in, oops, let me delete this shit. Let me find Monday's range. Let me put that in. All right, so this is Monday's range. So we got the high here. We got the mid here, right? You know what? Let me change the color. I know what I'm talking about then. So we got the high here, got the mid. I can make it longer. You can be a waste man there, innit? You can't fucking make it longer, Dank. What the fuck? And then we'll do it. Because now we're playing. Look where it is now. Back, it's on the mid range. So now we're gonna find out how this works. So now we actually have the range itself. Let's see what's going on. Fucking everyone's saying Monday. Shit, all I'm saying Monday. AVAX coming to Monday's low, looking to get entry by AMA. Monthly also open also NB. What is NB? Note to be taken, is it? I think that's what it is. What's going on, Jordan? Did a nice short last night. I'm proud. Good on you, Cryptique. Hey, Pirate, how's it going? What's up with Twitter bullshit? I didn't realize you were live. Yeah, you were telling me about it as well briefly. You were telling me how fucking crazy some of the bullshit that you're going through. So Vimash, what's going on, brother? Car, I did the same, 20%. Good man. Stops at break even. Dark moves in the morning. What you saying, brother? How do you put the time on your fucking closing price? Oh, that's. What do you mean timer? This? You talking about this, brother? That should be automatically, to be honest. Whoops, motherfucker. It should be automatically. Let me go on settings and see what's going on. Give me a second. So status, no, scales, countdown to blows. I think it's this one over here. I think it's this. This is all like countdown to bar close. If I turn that off, let me have a look. I'll find out for you right now, actually. Yeah, that's it. Make sure. So if you want, okay. So Nick or anybody else, if you go to the settings tab, it's literally, you know, above the chart itself, you should see the settings like a little cog. Click on that. And go to scales, and then right is this one here. Countdown to bar close. Make sure it's all checked, and then you get the time over here, and that helps me out, man. It gives me an idea, okay? Because you know I ain't looking at the fucking clock all the time. And look what happened. We got the mid range, so we need to break this mid range. We know we have to break this mid range, but we'll talk about that in a second. What's going on? Is it too late to enter now? T-Raw, yes it is. I would say. I mean, look, if you want to enter now, you're gonna have to place a stop loss. I say, you know, your invalidation above the high there. But I'd see how we react off the mid range, because on Monday's mid range. So we're playing on Monday's range now, just to narrow things down. To be honest, Nick is in. Thanks for the trade setup yesterday. Shorted ETH 1784. Good man. BTC at 24.75. Good man. Good on you, KR. Really happy to hear that. Tom got in as well. Fucking Crypto Dad's in as well. T-Raw. Chill out, T-Raw. What's going on, bro? T-Raw's obsessed with fucking Pirate lately. Shit. I chickened out and got in lower. That's alright, John. Don't worry about it. It's like, look, the point is, as long as you build your confidence, that's the main thing. You're watching the whole trade, you're watching everything else, and there's nothing wrong with that. So you're literally just playing it level to level, and then as you watch this, it builds your experience there. Got in, stopped to break even, failed to plan to fail. Good right here. Yeah, Pirate's right. Just like she's in a. Just let's leave Pirate alone. Let's not tease her today, okay? Pirate T. Fucking Dubsdorf, how's it going, brother? Good to have you here, brother. You're new to the well, maybe you watched it a few times, but you're new to the chat. Uzair, what's going on? Walaikum salam. Yeah, it's automatically for sure. Being good, bro. Hope you are both doing well. Using a tablet pen to so KR, I'm literally using a fucking man, I'm using my fucking mouse in it. That's what I'm using. I'm using this fucking Logitech mouse in it. It's fucking cost me quite a bit, but that's what I'm using to draw my lines and shit. I use a tool called Epic Pen. You get it for like 30 days for free. And then after that, it's just literally cost £20 for a machine. So I've got it on the computer and on the thingy on the Mac, and it's lifetime. So fuck it, 40 quid. Why not? I want to use it. Right, yeah, Dubsdorf is right. I'm using EpiPen. I'm BTC short, taking profit at Monday's mid-range. Good man. Now look at what happens. Yo, Daniel, what's going on, brother? Hope you are. I'm good, man. I'm not too bad. Dude, you know what, KR? I tell you something. I don't know if you know this about me, man. I've been trading off my phone for like fucking donkeys of years, dude. You know, fucking for 5 years I was using my phone. Well, 4.5 years I was using my phone, right? And like I was using my finger. I'm a very particular guy, so I'm very precise. So I don't know what it is. I've always had good accuracy. Ladies, I'm joking. Listen. I just have good accuracy, weirdly. And I just, practice. Practice is this thing. Alright, cool. Let's do the fucking plan now. What kind of monitor are you using? I don't know, man. Samsung 27-inch. I've got 2 of them. I want to change it. I'm thinking of actually getting a fucking, one of them big ass long curved monitors and shit. I'm thinking about getting one of those ones, but it's $1,000 in it for a curved monitor. That's, to me, I think it's a bit of a bullshit in my opinion. But I got those ones for these monitors for $350 each. I know it's some fast epic gaming one, whatever it is. It's a Samsung one, not Ace or anything like that. But yeah, what's up with your finger? Which one? Oh, that here. I'll fucking cut my the skin, the bone was showing and shit in it. Oh yeah, Bam Bam's talking about CPI. We'll talk about that tomorrow. We'll talk about later in a moment. So let's talk about trades, the fucking trades. That's what we gotta do. That's what we need to plan out now. So if I do this, go to 15 minutes, right? Right, I haven't lost my fucking... Yeah, everything's all still there. That's all good. So literally, right? Yikes. Don't like this. Let me do this again. Let me make this bigger. Because we gotta focus on we gotta focus on this area. That's what we gotta focus on. And then we'll talk about that afterwards, right? Because we're talking about day trades, isn't it? So day trades is very particular. So let me do this again. And then we'll talk about the proper trades, what we can do, what we're looking out for. Right, so that's that there. That's Monday's high. That's Monday's 75%. And that's Monday's mid. Sorry about this, guys. Apologies for wasting your time. And that's low. Doesn't really matter. And then we got fucking that range bound we talk about. Remember the high? And we're talking about this mid range over here. Sorry, 25% of the range, and that's the mid range here. That's what we're looking at, okay? That's all we're gonna focus on. We don't really give a shit about anything else. We might as well throw in the fucking monthly open as well, just for the sake of it as well, because why not? Okay, cool. And then if I delete all this bullshit, we can literally see what happened. So what's going on now, all right? So in terms of the fucking trades, right? I'm in profit. Most of you, everybody else is in profit who entered. I think the lowest one entered around 1780 around that area here, but we're all in profit now. So really, in actual terms, right, we can see that Bitcoin's in this range over here. Yeah, that's the range. That's the low, and then that's the high. Deviation, resistance, resistance, and it's now become a support over here. So we know we're in this range play. Now we can actually focus on this area here and play this range band move if we want to. It's not a big deal because we can range band here for however long we want to do. Now the question is, this is the mid range on Monday's mid range. We know liquidity is resting over here. We know liquidity is resting here. Which way are we gonna go? Now we got this thin movement over here, which to me has to be filled eventually. So we could do something like this. Once we break down, we can come into this area here, and that's the mid range between the high and the mid range. Sorry, the high and the mid range of the range band play that price is currently capped in. Right. So that's what we're looking at, and then we'll see how this works there. But remember, we can actually retest this area, this block, because this is also the mid range. And then from the mid-range, break down to the 25%, and that'll be your target there. So if you're looking to short, I'd say wait for this. Wait for this. This will then be your entry, your confirmation to enter short, playing into this target here. There's most likely going to have a bounce off it because that's the mid-range between those 2 points over here and over here. And we're playing it back into to this range band environment. As long we don't, if we enter back into this range, I'll look at, you look at cutting the trade because we're looking to play back into the mid-range between here and range high, okay? But as long we break down, come back into this area like this, come into here, 25% range low, take out this liquidity, maybe possibly come into, well, we would end up going to the mid-range between these 2 points over here and possibly squeeze into the monthly open, and then we'll see what happens. That's the shorting scenario. That's the absolute shorting scenario. That's what I'll be looking for, okay? Does that make a bit of sense there for you guys? Hopefully it does. Oops. So delete all this. Very particular. Right. So that's the range band environment. So that's the shorts on there. If I were to go long, how would I go long? Okay. Now let it do its thing. Right. If you want to step in here, it looks like it wants to close into this here. Right. Because it's 4 minutes 30 seconds, and we've just made a wick and we're back into this range over here. So it looks to me we're still going to be in a range bound environment. That mid-range is holding the fucking market at the moment. Okay, Monday's mid-range. Now, fucking hell, where is it? Yeah, so I'm in a short right now. Most of us are in a short right now. Okay, if for whatever reason price comes back up and looks to reclaim, well, I'm most likely going to get stopped by if that happens. But then price and then I'll play it back up from the 75% into the range high, take out liquidity here, because that means we're not going after the Monday's low, we're going after Monday's high. From there, I'll see what happens, because if it's going to be bullish, a reclaim of this area here, then I say, okay, let's go higher, let's go a lot more higher, and it is what it is. We know we've got a fucking at around 1800, right? That is the range low of the macro range, not macro range, that previous range we did yesterday. So we know this is the area that, especially 18, and this is why my stop loss is here. It's really, really tight at the moment. I mean, invalidation's over here, but I'm going to look at scaling out if I have to scale out, right? So that's the long play for us to go a lot more higher back into the previous ranges there. So we can play this game, and we can play this game. This plan here is actually your confirmation for higher prices, because all we're doing is, again, we're just making continual higher highs, right, and higher lows. That's all we're doing, right? Nothing too crazy, nothing too fancy. It's really short and simple there. Does that make sense for your longs there? Because if price decides to do whatever he wants to do, come into this area here, right? Now, if I want to enter a long and it squeezes into this area, takes out this stop loss over here, whatever it does, right? The moment it reclaims back into the Monday's low, right? This is your confirmation to play back up to 25%, squeezing into this area. That's your next target. That's target 1, target 2, then mid-range, back into this area of consolidation that was happening for the last fucking half a day, really. It's nearly a day, actually. It's about a day's worth of consolidation there. So let it do a thing. Consolidation leads to a breakout, whether it's over here, and a retest, an expansion, whether it's over here or there, whichever it does. But we know this is consolidation right now. We know the 4 rules of our price range. Literally fucking consolidation, breakout, retest, expansion. And whichever the expansion play is, we play the expansion play. Okay? So, and if we reclaim the mid-range, right? Play in this range bound environment, back to 25% of the range, 75%, and then go to range high. And then we take out liquidity over here. So, it's ticking time. Let's see what happens. Bit of a tricky one in my opinion. Like, to be honest, right, it's looking bearish, right? Reason why? Well, you can use this low here, and we've lost that trend line there. This trend line here is still holding as support, as resistance. Yes, we had some sort of deviation, right? I'd say here. Yeah, that's what it is. We had a deviation there. It would have tricked out many people to go long, right? Many people. And to me, I was like, okay, I'm going to be patient. I'm going to see what happens. I know that 75% should cap the market. Close above there, like this, for example. Well, that does not look good, because once it bounces back, it's going to hold above it, and we'll see if we get up, right? So, got a minute, 20 seconds. It is going a lot more lower. We are starting to fill this area here. I'm going to have profits to be taken off here. So that's what it is. So it's a little bit of a tricky play. We've got to be a bit assertive, a bit careful, okay? What's up there? In CPI. So, oh man, I remember you set up send to the Telegram group on your phone when you still, yeah, Crypto Dad, fucking hell, man. You're talking about like a year ago, dude. Fucking hell, man. You guys have followed me for quite some time, dude. Ed Sean's 49-inch. That's it. The G9 Odyssey Neo. That Ed knows what I'm talking about. I remember when you went into breaks and sent audios and setups. Yeah, dude. Fucking hell, dude. I used to go for like every hour. I go like for a fucking cigarette break. And I used to fucking just do like an audio or some shit like that. Damn, Crypto Dad, you're a fucking OG, fam. How do you get it? So your fib retracement only has the lines. On my chart, it has the lines, but it's a grey box around all around the price. Oh, don't know. Let's have a look. So my fib is this. So if I do a Fibonacci, right? Double click on that. Oops, let me delete all that because I don't need all this now. Delete all that. I literally go to styles. No, never lines. As you can see, this is my fib level 0, 0.25, 0.5, 0.751. In terms of the, let's have a look. Labels, values, font size. I'm trying to see right now. Trend lines, no. Use one color, background. It's probably your background then. So my background, you can click that off, and you won't have any background. You shouldn't have any color there. So hopefully that helps there for you, brother. You didn't even realize. Realize what? What are you guys talking about? Pirate and Derry's having a little private conversation without me. Same play on BTC. It will be the same play actually. Would you? Where would your stop loss be if you were to enter in the short? Okay, so if I enter the short right now, right? So let's just say this is now. Okay, so we close below here. Happy days, right? I'm really quite happy about that. It's giving me more confirmation to play back into this area here, potentially into this, squeezing this here, and then now what I do, right? So do you remember we had this fucking range band environment? Let me just hide all this shit here. So we know Monday's low is here, right? This is Monday's low. Right, and this is the mid-range, and that's the high, and that's 25%, and that's 75. There we go. All right, let's just do this quickly for you, brother. Just focusing on this range. Where is it there? So we now know we got fucking a range band environment over here. Right, this is a range band environment. Well, it literally is. It's literally in the quadrant anyway. Who gives a shit? So let it do its thing. All right. Let's change the color. Let it do its thing, right? So it's going to come back down, right? If it retests, so whatever the retest is over here, right? If you want to enter a straight thingy, so what I'm expecting now is price to probably do something like this, break down, and then come a lot more lower to 25%, and then break down. You can enter, right? Oh, fucking, let me do this properly. I don't like this. That's not very nice. So it can do its thing, and then this will be your confirmation. You can put a stop loss over here, or to be honest, like you can put a stop loss here. That's playing it aggressive, to be honest. But your real stop loss would be end up over here, right? So that'll play it from there, play to 25%, then back to range low. That's what I've been doing. That's how I've been looking for it right now. So yeah, that's what it is. Now, actually, you know what? I'm gonna do a little fucking special for you guys, man. Fuck this. Right. So we know what the fuck's going on. Let's go on the 5 minutes, right? And let's focus on this range bound environment, okay? I'm going to show you guys a little bit of fucking sexiness over here. Alright, so it's fucking... So we know we got this low here. Okay. And this is how we're going to play a range band environment of this. So this low here to, let's say, this high here. Alright, let me just draw these lines. So we know that's the high. That's 25%. And you can see how this is working actually. This is if price decides to continue to be a range band environment, well, we're ready. We're ready to play scalps on the way here. All right, this is more of like a scalp trade for anyone who's interested. You don't have to trade it as well. It is dangerous to play scalps if you don't know how to play it. But what I'd say is that this is a learning curve, and then as you watch this over and over again, it will be really beneficial for yourself there. So we know we got a range band environment here. Okay, so what we got here, it's a low, right, and that's the high for me. That's, well, really, that's the mid-range around here, and that's the 75% of the range. And it's really been a range band environment. That's a deviation, resistance, deviation, sell-off. Okay, and then now, is this a deviation or resistance? Okay, we don't know, or a retest. We don't know, right? If for whatever reason price decides to come back in, right, holds above it, I'd enter here, right? Stop loss will be over here. Target 1, playing it back to mid-range. Target 2. I expect price to come into this area of consolidation off here. Let's change this color to about here, right? And potentially break down. Okay, so if it breaks down over here, then you can play it back down, right? You know, this is your entry over here, stop loss, a hard stop over here, I'd say back to 25%, back to range low. And that's how we play it back and forth. Doesn't really fucking matter. Now, if for whatever reason it decides to come into this and range bound and holds above this fucking box itself, then you know the next set of targets is here to range high. Looking to take some profits off this low over here, and then seeing off here, and then you can play it back down. So if it does a deviation and it breaks down, so let me delete this. Bastard. So if it does something like this, let me delete that. Comes into this area here, right? Does a little deviation, takes out the stops here. We've got equal highs there. We've got a flat body candle there. Come into this area here. Let's say come into this area here. Okay, let it do its thing, breaks down, comes into this range. You know your hard stop is over here, right? And then we play back to 25 into this area, then mid range, and then back into here 25, and then range low. That's all it is. We're playing it back to level, right? So we have our profits on the way there. Okay, does that help? Hopefully that helps with anyone who wants to scalp, or even just to learn. Just have a look. So yeah, it looks like we're going to come into this area now. this fucking consolidation over here. Let me show you. Can you see this consolidation? That's what I'm looking where price is now going to react off. So this high, this low there, and that's where price is going to react off. Question is, do we bounce and hold above it, or do we fucking come into this area, lose it, and then go a lot more lower, going from 1 day's low, right? So if we're in shorts, happy days. You know, I've compounded once. I'm not going to compound again. I'm looking to make a fucking killing off this trade. I ain't going to lie to you, though. I mean, what the fuck is this fucking trade, actually? So far, let's see. I'm quite well. So my original plan was up here, right? So this way it was. And it's a 5-hour move, 5.4. And this entry here. Come on, man. This entry here is a 7. So I'm looking for a 12, like nearly 13-hour move here. Fucking hell, that's a 13-hour trade there. That's not bad. 7 hour plus 13, that's 20 hours of a fucking 2 days worth of work. Fucking hell. That's when you know you're sick then, isn't it? Right, let's see. There's a lot of chat going on here, and I don't even fucking know what's going on. You didn't realize it, and blah blah. Let's have a look. You gotta go edit it, personalize it. Morning, Tony. Tony Aguida, how's it going, brother? Are you always using 15 minutes for confirmation? Well, 15 minutes, 10 minutes. It just varies, isn't it? Sometimes I use 5 minutes. It's coming down with experience. I wouldn't use 15 minutes, right? Or like the 15 minutes and half an hour. And then as you build your experience, it becomes a lot more sensible. So it makes a lot of sense to you. Then you know how to enter the fucking trade. And so for example, look, this is on the 5 minutes, right? And after 5 minutes, if I delete this, right? Let me just do this. I'll show you. I'll give you an example. Right? Put a line here, right? Just focus on this one. This is 75% of the range, right? John, 75% of the range. And just look at this, and then this is the range high. Okay? So, delete this. As you can see on the 5 minutes, right? You see that this is the 75%. This is an area of an SR for Monday's range. We come into here, resistance, we come into here. Once we close back into it, come back as a retest. This on the 5 minutes was already telling me that, hang on a second, brother. We can actually enter the trade here, and he retest into this area over here is a valid trade. I can put a stop loss over here or a hard stop here, just to give me a little bit of breathing space in case we come back up to reclaim, and I can cut the trade earlier before fucking losing the whole 1 hour. And that's on the 5 minutes as well. But like, but if I look at the 10 minutes, for example, right, using the same lines, let's have a look. It still gives me the confirmation there, and that's a lot more better for me on the 10 minutes. Again, look, resistance, deviation. The moment we step back in, retest, we know this level is considered a fucking importance. So I can, you can have a buy stop of it, a sell stop right here, and your stop losses here. Or if you want to put a hard stop there, it's perfectly fine. And same thing over here. We come back in as on the 10 minutes, close back in, and you can enter a trade over here, stop loss here, or hard stop there. All right, and that's on the 10 minutes. If I do this on the 15 minutes, I mean, again, it comes down with experience as well. On the 15 minutes, you can see it's a lot more clearer. It gives me more confidence. Why? Because now this is showing me wicks, right? 15 minutes gives me a bit more of like comfort. You know what I'm saying? And then what I'll do is I let it run for like about half an hour, 45 minutes, right? Like I give this. The key is the alpha is this, right? When you enter a trade, right, and you find reaction off a certain level, whatever the time frame you're looking at. So for me, it's 15 minutes right now, as you can see, the 15 minutes. If I enter the trade, let's say I enter the trade here, right? Because I saw it would wick into this, right? I'll give it 2 or 3 candles, which means 45 minutes to half an hour. Look what happened. The first candle there, the second candle here, and the third candle there. I know I'm now below, like this area is now coming here, and now below my entry. So I'm quite comfortable then. If whatever reason we close up here on the first 15 minutes, and second 15 minutes we come here, and then we do this like that, for example, I know to cut the trade before I even cut here. Okay? So a little bit of alpha to help you guys out there. What's going on there? So if I can, next target 1740. Yeah, 1740. That's the area consolidation. That's what we're looking for. Let's fucking highlight that right now, actually. Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Who the fuck takes their time to really break down things shit one by one? I don't know. I don't know anyone who does this shit. I just love chatting. I think I chatted too much shit, though. Do you guys think I chat too much shit? Head and shoulders in the daily time frame. So many coins. It's a pullback scenario, in my opinion. As long as I don't really care if Ethereum reclaims 1700 or we lose a fucking monthly open. I know we're focusing on day trades right now, so we play it level to level as it is. So Lubos is saying, hi, have you already discussed mathematics of a trade? If ETH moves 0.5% to be profitable, you need to leverage 25. Nah, fam. Fuck the mathematics, bro. Look, listen, right? Fuck the leverage. I talked about it yesterday, right? Okay, I want to do this again one more time. Fuck the leverage, right? The leverage is your worst nightmare, right? If you focus on leverage, right, and if that's so important for you right now, you're doing it wrong. You absolutely do wrong. I use 10x leverage, literally 10x leverage. If I enter here, and I enter a stop loss here, my liquidity is way above here. My liquidity is above that level, way above that level, right? If I use a 25x, right, and I enter here, like probably and I put a stop loss there, my liquidity might be over here or it could be here, right? Which means that if my hard stop is here and then price comes into this area, it wipes me out. I get liquidated on the trade completely. Is it really worth it? No. If I use a 50x, right, and I use a thingy, and my entry is here, my liquidity might be here. It's too tight. I need a bit of breathing space, man. Like, it's not about liquidity. It's not about, it is about liquidity. It's not about the fucking, leverage. What it is about, brother, it's about fucking, because the leverage, what leverage is you're asking the exchange to borrow more money. So if I'm using a 10x, right, I'm asking them 10 times the amount. So if I'm asking to actually do a trade of like, I don't know, worth of $100, right, I'm asking to borrow $1,000. If I do something like 100x, right, I'm asking for a lot more money. Do I need a lot more money? No. Why the fuck do I need more money? To liquidate myself. Because what the exchange do, they will actually mitigate their losses, right, by bringing down your liquidity levels, because you're asking for a lot more money to actually borrow. It's a dangerous play. You're better off sticking at the 10x maximum, right? The reason why is that you've got such a high level there, and trust me, I don't believe that any of you guys are taking like 10, 15 trades at any given time. I don't take fucking 10, 15 trades at any given time, so I don't think you should be taking it at the same time, right? So the most I probably have running is about 4 or 5 maximum. Fucking battery, you bastard. 1 second. I charge you, prick, as well. One second, guys. Yeah, where was I? Sorry about that. Yeah, I was saying that at any given time, you're not taking about 10, 15 trades. I use fucking maximum. Hey, we're coming to this fucking area. Happy days. It's not looking too bad, isn't it? Not too shabby. Yeah, I don't use that kind of thing. So even if you have $1,000, right, trust me, just like use proper risk management. I'd say, like, it depends on how much you can afford. If you get liquidated as well, can you afford another $1,000 next month as well? So probably best to actually use like 2% of your account. It gives you 50 if you get stopped out. If you use 2%, right? If you use 2% on your account, it gives you 50 opportunities to take a trade, and well, it takes you a little bit more than that, to be honest. But theoretically, it's 50 trades that you're taking before you lose your whole account. So I'd rather use 2%. If you use 1%, it gives you 100 trades. So be very careful with if that's 50 trades opportunities. That's if every single trade is a loss, right? So I'd say be very careful on when using leverage. Don't use high leverage. Here we go. Fucking let's go. Don't use high leverage. It's really super important. I don't want to hear anyone getting liquidated. It does happen. It does happen. I've been liquidated many times, but trying to mitigate your loss, right? Use risk management and be very careful, okay? I recall last year Dank trading on his phone. Yeah, Dank. Oh, you're a fucking OG too. Even Cryptique. You guys are fucking OG, man. Legend. Vinicius Gomez de Lima. I love that name, man. Vinicius. Such a... Vinicius sounds to me like you're a vicious motherfucker, though. Legend, have been profitable over the last few trades. Thank you for your input on how to analyze the ranges. Legend, thanks a lot. Your videos are super insightful. Keep up the great work. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that, man. Let's see. SE's plan for the ES line might come into fruition. What's his plan, actually? I didn't even fucking look. Where's Vegeta? Yeah, the man of the hour. Vegeta's not here. Fucking Assad's in here. What's going on? Wagwan, brother? You good? Working on the ward, is it? fucking on the wall, fucking chilling and shit and watching me out. You explain how you compound. So compounding, right, is like, look, when I find my invalidation level. So originally my invalidation was here, right? So when I took the trade around, fuck knows, I don't know, I think 1797 around here. That's where my invalidation was. So come into this area here and retest off here. We lost this low there, and then we come into this area here. That gave me an opportunity to enter a new trade, and I enter the stop loss here if I was wrong. Okay, and then what happened is when I bring my stop loss for this original stop loss down to here, let's say I risk $1,000. I risk $1,000. Right now, by bringing it over here, it's probably gone down to risking to, I don't know, like, I don't know what the number was. Let's say it probably is $300. Okay, that means I can add another $700, right, to still make $1,000 risk, and that's compounding. So, but if I get stopped out here, I lose $1,000, which is what for me would be $1. Right, so that's how it is. Whether it's $1,000, $100, $10, doesn't matter. Same principle as well. But compounding, guys, be very careful compounding. I will explain compounding in the near future, but it's tricky. It's tricky. So that fucking trade that SC did, fucking from 10k to nearly a milli. Well, it was a milli really. Let's call it a milli. It was I think 996k or something like that. Something crazy. He definitely compounded the shit out of every trade. 100%. Bro, but like, listen, if I made a 7-hour trade yesterday, I compounded once, right? I didn't compound as many as I wanted to. I just compounded once. Trust me, he's definitely compounding as much as he can. And that's how you build. That's the quickest way to build your account, right? But you have to be good at trading too as well, because there's no point compounding, right? Which is why I don't talk about compounding. There's no point compounding if you, like, let's say like because you got to understand stops. You got to understand where invalidation is, where you're wrong with, and where you like. Because when I talk about invalidation and stop losses, you got to understand like where it is. Because look, like, let's just say your hard stop was here, and now you're playing it over here, and then you're like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna enter here. My stop loss is over here, and then you compound it as well. Comes back here, comes into this range. We're talking about this consolidation over here, right? Just delete this. Comes into this range over here. Price can actually fucking wick you out and then go back down lower, which is why I haven't moved my stop loss. I've kept it here, and I don't think I'm gonna compound just yet, because look at this move here. This move here to this move here is pretty. It's a fucking it's what we call, it's cool, like it's a thin move, so it's filled it out, which means to me now I know price is gonna get choppy over here. Now the mid range, approximately the mid range, I'd say around here. Right around this level here, I'm expecting price to cap and break down further. That's what I'm looking for, right? I'll explain that another day. That's again experience as it is. This is all alpha. I think I'm going to discuss it in the future, but I look at these two thin moves, and that's what I'm looking for. So it will give me a justifiable option if I'm going to compound and go a lot more lower. Well, I'll probably enter the trade over here, but confirmation is once we lose the mid range and break down the mid range, that's another compounding opportunity. Why? Because we're going to 25% and range low. Okay, so that's compounding for you guys there in a very quick fucking crash course there. Rahul, what's going on, brother? What's the best beginner crypto trading course? Myself, brother. Emmanuel, I ain't gonna lie to you. But it depends. When you say beginner, what does beginner means to you? Like, what do you know, what you don't know, right? Because that's what it is. Watch Dank. Even Circuit saying you suffice well. Is he selling a course? No, I ain't selling a course, but I've got a private group coming. So if you guys are interested, it's $100 a month. It's gonna be a Discord thing. Now, message me on my Twitter, DM me on my Twitter. Literally, go to profile. You see at TraderDank. If you message me, DM me, send me your email. I'll put you on the list. I'm capping it on 50 to 50 people. So just to focus on you guys there. So that's entirely up to yourself there. Morning, John. Good to have you here. More basics and Dank, then come to Dank to really learn it. Cred has a YouTube series, good starting point. Do you know what is? Like, that's what Emmanuel is saying, right? I'm gonna do something like similar to Cred, but in my own style. Basic crypto stuff as well. What is a candle? What does it mean? High time frame, ranges, SR levels. It's really basic stuff, right? And obviously it takes time to actually build that up. So I'm gonna build that up. I'm gonna do those videos I've been saying this for quite a while. It's coming. Just bear with me. It's coming. What's going on, Mafia? And use your ETH call, made 20% easy. My guy, fucking Mafia. Way too much. Can you talk about triggers and invalidation? Piotr, I've done that a few times. Triggers and invalidation and how to spot them. So it's on one of the videos. I think to be honest, what I'd say, Piotr, if you go back to my previous videos, right, it's all chaptered. It'll be under education, invalidation, and triggers, something along the lines. I can't remember which video it was. It definitely wasn't this week because we didn't do it yesterday. I think it's last week or the week before. So just have a quick look. I don't know what number. I think I need to start making a list of these kind of shit to refer you guys there. Where's BTC heading now? Yo, Vegeta, we were looking for you, bro. You're here. Yeah, have you heard about what Pirate did? Pirate will tell you what happened. So cool. It's so lovely to watch Vegeta early. Yeah, Vegeta's in mad early, you know. I've been wanting to actually jump on his, watch his streams, but he's a mad early bird. But then again, he's in Dubai, innit? My man's fucking living the large in his fucking Cullinan. I saved John, appreciate that. Crypto Anglio, what's going on, brother? Good to have you here. Fucking breaking down Ethereum. Looking at Monday's low. That's what it was. Thingy, bro. You know what, Anglio? Message me on DM. I'll chat to you in a moment. All right? I'll chat to you on DM, like between me and you. Okay? So don't worry about that. But yeah. So that's Ethereum. Let's go to BTC. We've fucking been chatting away for fucking 50 minutes, which is not cool. You know, there's too much fucking bullshit here, if you ask me. Again, so BTC, what's going on? Fucking let's do the view. Well, as you can see, it's a fucking range bound environment, isn't it? Let's go on the 1 hour. What's going on? See the cluster underneath the monthly open. This cluster of price action over here. That's all consolidation, right? I'm gonna time my exit with BTC on Ethereum. It's really, and this is where it becomes a little bit more advanced now. Okay, so bear with me. I'm gonna try and explain this as careful as I can and as slowly as I can. So check out Doge name. Looks ready to me, in my opinion. Ooh, fucking Doge. Yeah, Doge. Let's have a look. Let's go on my levels. Got my levels here. 1 hour. Let's go on the 4 hours and Doge. Okay. Doge is stepping to this range over here. Do you know what? This could be a very good, decent trade. We're holding support on Doge. Give me a second, guys. I just got side distracted by fucking my man Vegeta here. And we're finding resistance here. Now, if you want to enter the trade in Doge, right, let it do its thing. Come into here. Once it breaks up and holds above it, this is your confirmation target to the mid range. I've got my range high over here, range low over here, and then we play it to 75% and then range high. That's what we're looking to have over here. I would take profits on this level here. What is that level? Let me try to zoom out. Yeah, it's from this high here. You see this high there? The black line, the really thin black line? That's the high. That's actually capped the market on this area here. So I'll definitely look at profits over here, see if we can break up and reclaim 75% and then range high. Just a quick one, that is actually. Nothing too special. But at the same time, if I delete all this, if I want to see how I want to play this now, if I want to enter in, well, how would I enter this? All right, so we know we're making price action is making lows, higher high, higher low. That's not really a higher high because when we are making higher lows, we are coiling up. So to me, the coiling up, it depends on which way do we break down or break up. But this, as we know, is a range bound environment. Why? Because we talked about this just briefly. The lows over here, and that's the high. That mid range is going to be key, right? So if we come into this area here and hold above it, you know. So if I just move it like that, focus on this area, just on Doge. Let me have a look on this. That's the 4 hours. 1 hour. Monthly open. Where's the monthly open? Yeah, this is the monthly open. You can see, right? Look what happened. That monthly open has been key, very pivotal, very pivotal on Doge. You can see it very clearly. You know, with choppy support. Well, it had a bit of deviation. Once we lose it, deviation, resistance. Then we finally come up to claim it, step into this area here, deviation it, and then now we're going to make it higher high. So it's looking bullish. It does look like a pullback. So Vegeta is actually fucking right. So shout out to fucking Vegeta for that one as well. So the question is, if I was going to enter, how would I enter? So let me do this high over here. We're taking out these highs over there, and this is, let's say this is the low over here, right? This is the free touch pattern, right? So you got one, sorry. Free touch pattern is stop run, come back in, support, and you can do a support over here, but that was invalidation over here. Sorry, the entry for a long right there would have been here. So we all missed it, unfortunately. That's the truth. We all missed it. So that's gone up to taking out these highs over there. Mid range will be approximately around here. Let me just double check. Let me draw my line and double check it around here. I think that's where the mid range is. If I draw a Fibonacci from this high to this low, close enough. Fucked it up, but close enough. But yeah, so we're looking. I'll leave the line there. Actually, the reason why I'll leave this my line there is perfectly fine. Is fucking hell. Yo, shit. Do you know what it is? Bear man's right are messaging me from. Bro, like, can you hear this? That right? Bear man's are like all in the pharmacy, in the doctorate world, innit? Literally texting me as they're like, "Hey Z, are you still around?" That's one person. Another person is like, "Z, are you alive?" Disappeared totally. Another one say, is like, "Hey Z, you're alive." Another one, Salam. I'm not saying my name. Z, how are you? I hope you're well. I haven't heard you from a long time. Please give us a call. We do miss you. Fucking hell. Okay, bear peas. I mean, I need to get in touch with them. But anyway, so the mid range is here. So if we, I mean, I like for us to come back down here as a deeper pullback, maybe to the monthly open itself. Once we reclaim this, then we know our invalidations. This level, whatever the deviation was, back into this area here, reclaim this level, off we go, and we go to the, that's the 25% of the range, and then we go to range high. So that's what I'm looking for Doge. Actually, I'm gonna keep an eye on this, but I can see us coming to this area first. So you see this fucking consolidation on Doge, this area consolidation. That's an area that that's why I highlighted that as a mid range. I expected it to be the mid range itself, but it's a little bit lower. So I can see price coming back down. As long as we hold this level, do this fucking properly, man. Hold this level, right? Do this thing, right? Hold this level, reclaim this area. Then I can say, yep, entry is here, up or a hard stop over here, and then we play back up to this area here. And then if we break up, carry on, right? If we lose this level, right, especially this level here, I mean, yeah, lose this this consolidation, I'll be targeting the range low and looking for the monthly open. So bit of a tricky one there, but it is looking primed to go up in my opinion. Same with SHIB, to be honest. We'll talk about it another time. So that's Doge there. What's going on? He says bounce on this at 618 from Monday's high. Yeah, so let's have a look. Let's look at BTC now. Let's really do the all important shit really. It's BTC. So you're saying the 618. I'm guessing using the Monday's range, is it, brother? What's going on, Fatih? Fatih is a sick name. What does Fatih means? I know it's Arabic. Is it Al-Fatiha? I'm messing with you guys. Fatih, let's see. Fatih meaning conqueror. Fucking now. Shit. So Fatih, so he's definitely Turkish, I know that. I have a strong feeling that he's Turkish. It's both an Arabic and Turkish masculine given name originating from the Arabic meaning conqueror, victor. Fucking El Fatih. Yo, Fatih, you got a badass motherfucking name. Shit, geezer. What a geezer, man. Yeah, man. May you conquer the fucking trading, man. You know what they say about, like, if you guys don't even know, right? Let me tell you something about what Islam tells you about when it comes to naming your children. The rights of your children, right, is that you give them good names, in terms of like meanings that can actually have, and it's the same for everything else. I think Christianity is the same as well. Meaning, so you can have a word for a meaning, in terms of, if you like, for example, Fatih, which is conqueror. Conqueror, like you want that name to affect the child's life. So you want him to conquer as much as he can all the things that he wants to do. It gives him that mindset. Or you can name him after personality. So for example, if you name him, I don't know, Solomon in the Christian biblical thing. And we all know Solomon in the biblical thingy. He was a prophet of God, and even in the Christian the religion of Islam and the religion of Judaism. So he was a prophet of God, and he was like controlling the wind and stuff like that. Like he was controlling like the unseen forces, and he himself, like Solomon, he conquered half. He had half of the world for himself, and then when the other half of the world was for the Queen of Sheba. So the queen, I don't know what her name was, but the Queen of Sheba had the other half of the world. They married each other, and he had the whole world for himself. Right? That's what God gave him. I mean, just religion, right? So you know what it is. So if you guys are non-religious, apologies. Don't take it as an offense or whatever. You know, like, but it's just you know what it is. Fucking Guna said, I named my son Alexander, which means defender of men. You fucking bad man. Yo, that is sick. I rate that. Alexander the Conqueror. My name is Carlton, meaning strong and powerful. Yeah, bro. Fucking. Yo, Derry, is that your real name? But, Derry, you're from Africa, man. You're a Nigerian brother, innit? You Nigerians are fucking big motherfuckers, man. Some hench, but yeah, fucking hell. But yeah, I'll tell you something, man. But look at some of the greatest athletes right now. They're all Africans. Fucking badass motherfuckers, isn't it? My name means Emperor of Dunabi. Yo, Kasif. What does Kasif mean? My son's name is Santiago. Santiago's a cool looking name, man. You know he's gonna get some girls when he grows up. David, he's bringing girls home, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's the honest truth there. Charlie is my name. It means free man. Yes, man. Yes, Charlie. Hopefully, okay. My real name is Zishan. Now Zishan is Persian, right? For of importance, right? How I know that, right, was literally my fucking doctor, right? Fucking, I have another thing. Let me go to BTC. John is Nigerian. You know, John's another fucking hench motherfucker too, innit? So like, we got Nicholas as well, Saint Nick in it. Fucking Father Christmas in the house as well. Consider it. ETH just shut the bed. Can we move stops down? Yeah, well, let's have a look. Well, I wouldn't move stops just yet on Ethereum, because it's just shut the bed. Because we can come back as a retest. If you look at it, one second. Yeah. Because look, we're below the thingy, the mid range or Monday's range. It's all good. So let it do its thing. Once it breaks down, right? I mean, you can bring your stop loss over here, right? That's what I would say. Well, you're safe to put your stop loss off that wick, which is about approximately 1790, 1791. Okay. Did my battery just fucking died on me again? One second, guys. That's a real piss take though for my battery. You're working fine, perfectly fine. There we go. Yeah, that candle was fucking mad though. It's a clean smash. Clean. Oops. What the fuck happened there? Yeah, it's a clean smash. So, like, honestly, bro, like, I'd say you can definitely bring your stop loss over here. That's what I would do. Because look, if it comes into the mid range and reclaims the mid range, then we'll have to see how we do in this reaction or this consolidation we're talking about. A breakdown, then I bring my stop loss back here. All right. So once we do something like that, and we have a confirmation to go lower, my stop loss will be a lot more lower. So you guys should be taking profit, to be honest, right? Off this area here. We did talk about it. So once you take profits, right, like key areas of profit start, like depending on where you entered, right, you can bring, I'd say bring your stop loss to break even now to be safe. Because if we fucking go up and bang, takes us all out in one go, it's best to take profits over here, right? And that's it, because we shanked the fucking mid range. Let's be honest, we shanked the fucking mid range, and fucking hell, man, this is actually gonna be a good trade. And literally, all we gotta do is take. You know what the safest option is, bro? I'll be honest with you guys. Literally this, right? This is how I played the game at the very beginning until I became much more confident with my areas of stop loss. When you take profits, right, off an area, right, off a key level, like for example, we know we're taking profits over here. You take profits over here or profits over there. I'd always move, like the early days, right? Like if I took profits in the mid range, I'll bring my stop loss in the break even moment, right? Straight away. I think I'll do that fucking now, right now. Shit, sorry guys. Let me do that now. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm looking at this trade right now, and this is a fucking epic trade we're taking from yesterday. So shout out to all you motherfuckers who took the trade. Damn, 76% I'm on fucking return of investment. That's when you know you're sick, fam. Let me post this up on Twitter quickly. Twitter. Profile. Give me one moment, guys. This. Apply. Save. And post this. I wish I took a fucking BTC trade. I really did wish I took the BTC trade. I ain't gonna lie to you. So I've taken profits, and I've moved my stops because because my entry was higher than that wick anyway. So I've moved my stops over here personally. Honestly, I'll move my stops over there. But for you guys, I'd say move your stops to break even. That way, if it does stop us out, no problem. We're fucking at least we're in profit, right? Better profit than fucking losses, yeah. I hope you last longer than your battery, bro. Robin, I don't know if you're a girl or a dude in it or thinking, but Robin, trust me, I last longer than my batteries. I like to think so. I don't know. I like to think so. Yeah, it's just a fucking sick trade, to be honest. You have to start charging YouTube for charging YouTube for the ads. What the fuck? What do you mean? Never bet against the Fed. Oh yeah. Before we actually keep going on further, right? What's really important tomorrow, for you guys who don't even know, right? What I always do, right, on a Sunday, I always look at what's going on for the weekly. So you go to forexfactory.com/calendar or type in Forex Factory on Google. We do this all the time. And what's happening today? So today, Tuesday, we got Jolt's job opening today at 3 o'clock. So we're gonna get some fucking movements. No, this is wrong. This is wrong. Oh, that's last week. There we go. So we got CPI tomorrow, right? Nothing's going on today. There's no you can literally use the fucking colors of the candle of these folders. Nothing's going on today. But if you can see tomorrow, we got CPI tomorrow at 1:30 the UK time. So there's going to be a bit of a massive reaction, I believe, which could send the market back down and let it do its thing and then go back up, which potentially, because got the whole ETH merge fucking narrative that's going on, and Ethereum's been pushing up quite well. So let it do its thing. We're selling the market as it is, which is happy days. Once it reclaims, if it takes that Monday's low and holds above the Monday's low, we know we're playing range bound environment into Monday's mid range and range high. And then what we'll do at the same time is we'll just fucking play higher, and see how it goes. We got CPI tomorrow, and we've also got fucking we got these lot over here. And on Thursday we got fucking PPI at 1:30 UK time, and then we got GDP for the UK. But really, I'd focus on the USD things. That's the most important thing. As a prelim UOM consumer sentiment as well on Friday. So we got 3 important things going on tomorrow. So could this give a bearish a bearish week? We'll see. We'll play it the market as it is. Okay. So as we know, with CPI, we're gonna be a little bit careful tomorrow. Let this trade happen. If we get target today, that's cool. Tomorrow would be a little bit more a little bit more assertive. So you know how it works. CPI. Okay, let's just. It's consumer product. Let's have a look. What is CPI? It's for inflation. Yeah, consumer price, not product. Consumer price index. Okay. So the CPI measures the monthly change in prices paid by U.S. consumers. The Bureau of Labor Statistics calculate the CPI as a weighted average of prices for a basket of goods and services representative of aggregate U.S. consumer spending. The CPI is one of the most important measures of inflation and deflation. That's why it's really important tomorrow. So be very careful. Tomorrow we'll take little small quick trades kind of thing, okay? Or step out of it. All right, it's best to be more careful. So the CPI report uses different surveys methodology, price sample, and index weights than the producer price index (PPI), which is tomorrow, which measures changes in prices received by the U.S. Producers of goods and services. So the CPI index measures the overall change in consumer price based on representative basket of goods and services over time, and it's mostly wide used. It's mostly wide. Is the most widely used measure of inflation, closely followed by policymakers, financial markets, business, and consumers. Right. So tomorrow it's really important. We get to understand where is the US standing. Are they standing in fucking inflation, or are they standing in deflation? Right. So let it do its thing. Right. So that's what CPI is, Consumer Price Index. Okay. Yeah, everyone's in profit, man. From the short, even Tunan should be in profit too as well. Expecting CPI below 75 CPI going to be bullish. To be honest, look, we all expected the fucking when the what's it, FOMC? What was it? No, it wasn't FOMC. What was that fucking thing that we played last week? What was last week? It was the Friday. It was on the Friday, on the Thursday. It happens every fucking Friday. I'm not. No, it happened on the Friday. Every Friday on the fucking monthly start. I can't remember what it was. So no FOMC. That's it. FOMC last month, right? We expected so the numbers came out quite bad in it, right? So we know that the rate the Feds are still hiking the rate to 75 BPS, and what happened is literally we all expected for the market to turn down. What happened? Dollar turned down. ES popped up, Nasdaq popped up, Dow popped up, BTC and Ethereum popped up. So it's I don't trade. I'll be honest with you guys, right? The key for me, right, is I don't really trade the fucking numbers. I never ever trade the numbers, right? I did get sucked into the numbers last week with the FOMC, but as soon as I start seeing the markets pushing up, then I was like, yo, what the fuck? And I just play the market as it is. So sometimes what happens is that price is already it's always get priced in. Non-farm payroll, that's it. NFP, that's it. Fucking KR got it right. And Ed got it as well. NFP. So NFP came out kind of on a mad one, and he gave us the indication of what's going to happen. And we know that the FOMC looked like there was further inflation, but NFP showed us, hang on a second, we're in recession right now. We're in recession. Has the US actually claimed officially that they're in recession? I don't know. I'm not too sure, but it showed us that it was in recession there, which actually allows the dollar to go down. In recession, what happened? Dollar goes down. You go in, pirate. Take care. Have a good day. So that's that then. Looking at fucking BTC though now. Let's see what's going on. Do you remember we talked about this range yesterday? This high and this low, and I was saying this is a scalping opportunity. Right, that we come back in there. What happened? Came back down, retest, and sell off. Back into range low. And where did he bounce off? I bet you bounce off the fucking mid range, man. I bet you any fucking money. I'm not gonna bet anyone, but look at it. Pinpoint perfect. Resistance off the mid range. Compounding opportunity back down here, back to 25%. We're close to the monthly level. Now I'm gonna time this really, really well with fucking ETH now, because you know why? We're at key level at the monthly open. If it comes into here and holds support at the monthly open, and Ethereum hasn't given me that opportunity, right, to actually come into the monthly open, this is showing me bullishness, which means that BTC is actually kind of leading the race a little bit. And when he does lead the race, I'll fucking just I'll cut the trade on Ethereum. I'm going to use BTC. I'm going to time it with BTC because with BTC, because Ethereum could literally bounce off this. So we're at level right here, right at this level here, and we're fucking literally $80 away from monthly open. $80 fucking dollars there. So I'll be watching how fucking Ethereum reacts to it as well. So Ethereum could come into this area here, right? See this area consolidation over here? It could come into this area here and do this bounce up. And if it reclaims this and show me bullishness, it's bounce off this area here of this consolidation. I look to cut the trade, right? And that's the end of that. Right, because and then I'm like, look, I'd rather take profits. I'm not gonna fucking let it stop me out. All right, and then we can always get back in, and once it comes back to the mid range, does its thing. And if it breaks down, we can play it back down to this area here, back into Monday's low. So it's best to take profits than fucking risking it. You know what I'm saying? So be a little bit careful. Okay. So I'm timing that with BTC. Will I long? Yes, I will long. I'll look to long. I to be honest, so do you remember the fucking range we were playing? When we were in BTC, which was this range over here, this area, this whole area here, which we played, we fucking flipped by us so many times like a fucking chimpanzee in it. We bounced from tree to tree, We played up, down, up, down, up, down. We literally played all this fucking move. We literally played the whole move last week, and that's how I made like I think 46 or 47 R. I compounded a few times, and I didn't give a shit about like the deviation that was happening. I was just literally just playing the game as it was. So if it does show me bullishness, then yeah, why not? Like for me, it would be like something like this. Bitcoin, this chart here. So for me, I look to long it. So like if it does come into here, I look to long it with confirmation here, stop loss down there, or maybe keep it a little bit wider. You can put it over here, playing it to this level, target 1, and then we'll see how we react to get into this area. That'll be target 2, and then come into this as target 3. If we reclaim and keep going higher, then I keep going up higher, and then I look to cut the trade as soon as possible. Probably off this SR. And then what happened is, if we break above and hold above, happy days. We'll see what happens. So that's how I'll be looking to play Ethereum, BTC. But we'll see what happens. Because look, we're like $70 away from fucking the monthly open. Ethereum is how many dollars? Quite a bit of a move, to be honest. Quite a bit of a move. What's BTC? Let's join the fucking Mondays range on BTC. All right, so let's delete that. Will you be buying Woo, giving a retest to 22? Yeah, Charles looks bullish. That's fuck to me. Woo put PYR and DOGE is what you're eyeing. Sick guy. I have to have a look at that. So yeah, it looks like we're taking liquidity on Monday's low here. Okay, so let's just join the fucking range, right? So Monday's high. Monday's low is 8th in it, right? Monday's low is literally this. This is Monday's low, and that's Monday's high. Still on the 8th. Yeah, well made. That's Monday's high. Okay, and we've lost it completely, right? So to me, it looks like we're gonna hunt for liquidity over here of Monday's low. And then so I'm gonna time this with BTC with Ethereum, because if it comes into this area here, sorry, if BTC comes down to here and breaks down and reclaims this monthly open, I would look to long it back to target 1, target 2, and see how we react. If we start breaking down, I'll cut the trade, right? I'll cut the trade because we're gonna go back down lower. Probably flip bias, but being a bit careful because CPI is tomorrow. Don't take too many trades today. And then if we reclaim, I'll carry on holding the trade. I'd say this from the next target there, go into this area here, and then we push up to Monday's high, take out liquidity over there. Then that way we take out liquidity from the bottom and the upside, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, so that's really it with BTC. That's the longing scenario there. Would I short it now? No, I want to fucking short it. I can't short it right now. The only way for me to short it now is for us to do something like this, come back down, and come as a deviation, break down, right? Off this low, I can enter a trade, or, well, confirmation will be off this itself, and then I play that. All this liquidity over here, liquidity here, and liquidity here. Playing it back to the mid-range. Remember, this is the range high, and this is the mid-range of what? Let me show you guys. Delete all this. Do you remember we talked about this? This is the range we were playing, right? Which was like 3 weeks ago, right? The high and the low, and price has proven that it's holding this area here. It's literally capped by this high, and well, obviously it's capped by this low anyway, because that's the swing high and swing low, and it's capped there. If it loses this level here, then fucking we're gonna go a lot more lower. Ideally, we don't want to lose this level here, because then we're stepping back into the range of the previous range we played about a month ago. Okay, so we play it level to level. See how it goes. It's bouncing off the 25%. It is what it is, all right? Confirmation for higher prices, right? If you want to go fucking full on long, like long blast, right? I mean, we're gonna have to do this then. So you see these lows here, right? See this red bar here. Let me just put a bit of thickness to it so you guys can see. That'll be so something like this. So put a line over here, there, and then so something like this, right? Break above and hold its support. That's my confirmation, right? Target 1, and see if we can squeeze into this area here, and then we'll see if we can reclaim this level. That'll be my next set of major targets there, right? That'll be the next set of trades for longs there, and then we got to see all this price action that we've done, right? Do we go a lot more lower, a lot more higher, right? So we take it level to level, nothing too fancy. Like, there's no point focusing on higher prices, right, until we break out. In the meantime, we're just stuck in this range bound environment, so literally there's nothing more to it. So those who actually took the shorts on fucking BTC, happy days, you're in beautiful profits. Those who took the shorts on Ethereum with me yesterday, happy days, you are also in beautiful profits. The reason why I took the short on Ethereum more than BTC is that it gave us that deviation. It gave us that deviation. I was much more comfortable there. So that's fuck off, dude. What the fuck's going on with my camera today? This is a right piss take, man. This is the third battery that's actually fucking died on me now. Good thing I got more batteries, man. If this does it again, right, then I'm gonna stop. To be honest, the camera is heating up. I don't know why. Mode. Yo, smash the likes, man, if you guys are enjoying this, though. Yo, just to let you guys know in it, right? I got a fucking special for you guys. Let me show you. On Saturday, let me show you this, man. You guys are gonna enjoy this one. What's going on, Ning? How you doing? You're just laughing, is it? You're just laughing at me. Is that what everyone's doing now? Just laughing at my fucking camera. More likes than active users. Do we? What's the fucking likes? Let's have a look. So we've got 57 people watching. One second. Oh, let me show you this then. Right. Need new US? Do you think so? Do you think I need a new USB? All right. Cool. Yeah, 55 likes. Fucking out. Like. Right. So I got one of these fucking bad boys over here, man. It's a fucking blunt paper, you know. Canadian hemp. Tobacco free, so I can roll my tobacco in there. You know what I'm saying? Tobacco. That's quite cool though. Fucking last time I sparked up like that. It's been a long time. Oh shit! Look at that! Look at that! Boys, ladies and gentlemen, we're fucking gonna take more profits over here soon. Might as well stay on the stream a little bit longer then. Delete this shit. So Ethereum's coming down. Where are we coming? Well. Yeah, we're going to find some reaction off here because this is the range bound environment that we're playing. Do you remember this range bound? This low to this high. We're going to find some sort of reaction. So if price reclaims this level here, I'll start to probably look at like cutting all the trade off itself. Because we've done really well, to be honest. I don't give a shit if price nukes down afterwards and go a lot more lower. I can always enter in. That's the key thing. Always remember, we can always enter. David, I'm glad that I changed your life, man. Alhamdulillah for that. T-Raw, thank you so much for that. What's for lunch? I don't know, man, dude. I've got fucking shit to do as well at home. Tobacco free? Yeah, tobacco free, man. Well, no, what? The fucking paper? Oh, he does say tobacco free. Isn't it supposed to be with tobacco? It says here, do not use with tobacco or any illegal substance, for use with legal herbal smoking products only. Sure. Yeah, anyway. So we'll see how it goes now. Okay, Ethereum, man. Dude, I ain't gonna lie to you. This is an epic fucking trade I've taken here, though. That was a what? That's a fucking 5-hour move, right? And then this was a fucking entry on this one was a fucking 7.3. That's a 13-hour move, man. Fucking hell, dang. You are not letting them breathe, son. You're just not letting them breathe. I'm good for that, though. I'm good for that. Yeah, the other side. Yeah, of course, yeah. It's fucking marketing, in it. What's it made out of? Let's have a look. It's fucking hemp. Yeah, it's hemp. That's what it is. It's yeah, it's made out of hemp. You know what? I want to take a little bit more profits here, actually, to be honest. You got to take profits here. There's no way you can not take profits here. Jesus Christ! I just looked at look at my fucking profits here, man. Let me close some more profits here. Dang, you are fucking ruthless. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Picked it out nicely. All right, I'm gonna tighten my stops now. I'm gonna tighten my stops. Give me a second. Let me just work out where I'm gonna tighten my stops. All right, and I'm gonna tell you where to tighten your stops, because we have to. We have to. This move here, it's too fast of a drop, and I don't like this. I don't like this drop here. Like, I'm happy for it to drop back down to here. I don't give a shit. So I can close the whole trade there. But the problem is, right, this drop has been too rapid. We're in fucking in the London Open. I mean, we're playing in London at the moment. So the Europeans are fucking dumping the market. So if I were to fucking, let me just close all this. Okay, if I were to fucking tighten my stops. 5 minutes. Yeah, I'll place it at this over here. This high, yeah, 1778, 1780. Let's call it 1780. That's why I'll close the fucking closing the stops. So if you guys have entered higher up, you will, if it does come up and take you out, no problem in it. You can close the whole trade there if you want to close the whole trade. I am being a little bit more careful here now. What's BTC doing? This is becoming more of a live trading now. All right, then I'm going to time this with monthly open now, because I expect some sort of reaction. I do expect some sort of reaction here, if anything. Because look, you have to remember, when it comes to the monthly open, look at this. It's on 5 minutes. Fucking toss pop. What the fuck's he doing? All right. If you look at this, right, the monthly open has acted as a deviation. There's a fucking bunch of deviations in there, like fucking clouds and shit, right? So anyway, the key point is it's been resistance, right? Heavy resistance here. We've taken out these highs. We flipped the monthly open. This should be a support. Do we squeeze into here? I don't fucking know, right? Do I want to find out? I'd like to find out, but am I really gonna risk the trade? No fucking way, right? That's the mentality you gotta have. You understand? So once I'm literally looking to actually give him my reason to actually exit the trade. Just any exit there will be perfect. Should we cut the trade if we are so excited? Yeah. If you guys are getting excited, cut the fucking trade. Cut your trade, right, and walk away. Because look, by what are you gonna really worry about? Fucking a couple of pips over here and over there. Fucking cut the trade, man. That's a fucking good trade, man. So like, I'm watching it right now to manage it, but because I kind of want that 13R trade. I just want to have that 13R so I know, yeah, I made 20R in a fucking week, in 2 days. If I risked $1,000, that's 20 hours, 20 grand. Damn. So, you know what it is. All right, we just play games, man. It's a game. It really is a fucking game. What we're doing. Let me have a look now. Let me start narrowing this down now and being a bit smart. Okay, so what's going on here? Can we squeeze into here? Can we squeeze into here? No, I think 15 minutes. Squeezing a little bit more probably. Monday's low was here. Okay, that's Monday's low. No, Monday's low was here. Monday's low was here. Can have a deviation of Monday's low. Alright, okay. This drop has been too quick, to be honest. This drop has been sick. So look, we'll see what anyone's got any questions, right? Because I'm just literally looking at this trade right now. I think we covered Ethereum. We did a bit of DOGE here. We did BTC as well. Yeah, weekly open. Shit. It's for rolling joints, bro. I know, Callum. I know, I know. But like, I'm rolling a long roll up. You know. So if I risked 1k, it would have been 12k. Yeah, fam. If you played my game, what I did, yeah, you would have made 12k off this trade. Is it okay for legal weed? No. Yeah, not illegal. Yeah, do you know what? I don't know if you guys are aware that weed in the UK is actually legal if prescribed by a doctor. You know. So yeah, yeah, you know. I don't worry about that. About it, Dan. There's always a fucking trade, man. You got nothing to worry about. Everyone's looking to take profits. Yeah, at least take profits won't be profitable unless one. Yeah, at least everyone's taking profits. I'm really happy that you guys are saying take your profits before someone else does. Bro, we're taking out these fucking long motherfuckers, man. Trust me, man. These fucking long bitches and fuckers, innit? They ain't got nothing on us, man. Fucking Dank's army is the one we fucking talking about, man. Fuck everybody else, bro. Cut your man, take the profit. Yeah, Daniel's saying right, bro. Like literally, you can cut the trade, man. We made such fucking good trade. You telling me that you're not take profits now? If anyone's not taking profits now, then say that now so I can block your ass right now. Because I don't think you should be worth actually watching this shit. Can you bring back the Telegram voice chat updates? Ah, dang. You know what? I've been meaning to, though. I've been meaning to. Let me get the renovation done in the house. I should be done in about by next week. Next week, Friday. I've got to time that really well. And then we'll get we'll get the Telegram pop in. We get the fucking Discord pop in. We get everything pop in. Pump before CPI tomorrow, then dump or vice versa. We don't fucking know. I'm going to cut ETH and BTC profits massive. 100% David. I'll go. Whoop. Can you call out the price targets during your trades? I'm at work. Oh, sorry about that, Gandalf. I'll do so. My mistake there. Yeah. Really, to be honest, Gandalf right now is take profits now. Take profits now. You can cut the trade to be safe. There's nothing wrong with it. I'd say if you cut the trade right now, and if he dumps, fuck it. I don't give a shit. And just wait for it to happen. For me right now, I'm looking at the chart. So you see these highs over here. Right? That's an SR right there. Reclaim this this motherfucker here, right? That to me is going to come into this area here, this consolidation. That's a trade for me to go long on Ethereum, that is. So for those who are at work or driving who can't see, and there's an SR level around 1725, okay? At 1725, we got a bunch of resistance originally. We got resistance, and then we come up. We haven't retested it. Right now, we're below 1725, like 1718. So if we reclaim 1725, that means that this is an SR. We just had a deviation of the SR, and then we go for longs, and then we'll go back higher. So obviously, we're working at Monday's mid-range, which is approximately, what's Monday's mid-range? Draw it quite closely, 1756. That'll be target 1, and then target 2 we're looking to squeeze in at 1763, and then looking at the consolidation, which is around 1768. So it all comes down to there. So we'll see what happens. Fucking geezers, man. This is a fucking trade and a half. I can't believe we did this trade together. That's really nice, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's really nice. Trying to squeeze in that monthly open. See what happens over here. The monthly open on BTC comes in around 23.3k. We're $70 above it. That's what we are. So tag into it. I don't give a shit what happens. Okay, this battery's fucking pissing me off. Fuck that. I don't know what's going on today. Fucking battery's being a little pain in the ass. So no more camera right there. How can you? Okay. Let me just remove the camera. All done. That's it. Cool down. So, Scarlett saying, can you check Ren? I'll have a look at that for you. Thanks saying that's how the Telegram used to help me while I was at work. Okay. I'll bring the fucking Telegram back then for you guys. How can you do 12k from 1k with 100x? Don't use 100k 100x leverage. Fuck that. I'd spent the fucking morning for a good 15 minutes talking about don't do it. I use 10x, fam. It's not about the leverage. It's about your stops. Where's your stops at? So if you got your stops in a right position, for example, look, I entered the trade. Let me bring all this fucking shit up, right? I'll do this one more time. Anyone asking about like a 100x leverage is gonna get blocked now, right? Because I can't. This is not. I'm joking. I won't block you, but we can't be talking about like leverages like this again, right? Guys, I'm telling you, just stop using 100x leverage. 10x leverage. My rule is 10x. That's it. I don't give a shit about anything else. You're not taking 50 trades. You're taking freaking 1 or 2 trades. And trust me, using higher leverage is gonna fuck you up. Your stops is what it is. Look how many R's that is. So originally, right, my original stop was here. I risk $1,000 here. So if I get stopped out over here, I've lost $1,000 there. Okay. So price came down, did its thing, right? Oops. Sorry. Price came down, did his thing, right, and literally come into this area here. When it came down, bounced off here, I entered in this area here, and now brought my stops into here. So whatever my reduction of the risk is, I now added it onto here, right, to make $1,000. So over here, I get stopped at $1,000, okay? And then I have the trade running down. I mean, at the moment, the trade is, how much is it worth? Go there. It's a fucking 5-hour move, right? And this over here is worth a fucking bastard. It's a 4-hour move. That's a 9. I'm 9 hours. So yeah, but to be honest, I've cut a bunch of my position there, so I don't know how much is my R's there. So that's a 9k move for me already. So, but the key is to not use fucking high leverage. Please, guys, don't do this fucking high leverage thing. You're gonna fuck yourself up. If you use 100x, that's entirely up to you, right? You can't come to me and claim like, oh yeah, like Dank didn't teach you, because I fucking said this so many fucking times, and it's really bad that you guys all think, but most of you guys are thinking that using 100x leverage is gonna help you. No, it's not. It's gonna bring your liquidation level down lower. That's all it does, which means that there's a higher probability of you getting stopped out if you're doing 100x, right, and you entered here and your liquidation is over here, and you put a stop loss there, but then it doesn't fucking matter because you're gonna get liquidated before the fucking stop loss. So guys, please, again, one more time, don't use 100x leverage, use 10x maximum, right? So that's how I made my 12k from 1k. Is literally compounding the shit out of it, and I have my stop loss, and I'm risking X amount. Okay. Chris made the trade. Oh, you missed the trade. Well done, everyone. That's all right, Chris, man. Bro, listen, this is just one of many that we're gonna get, man. You think this is gonna be the only trade we're gonna get? Fucking, we got loads of shit fucking to do, man. Don't worry about that. I ain't saying box you drew, but people will say I copied you from street. Fuck that, man. Bro, like Vegeta. If you look, if any of you guys copy my trade, you copy my trade, whatever. If you copy what I'm drawing, whatever, I don't really fucking. It doesn't matter to me. I'm not really bothered. What's important to me is that do you guys understand why you draw these lines? If you don't understand, then you're only doing a disservice to yourself. Okay. Yeah, lots of alts are retesting levels now. Some good trades to be made if they're held. BNB looking like it won't hold much more. Let's have a look at BNB. Well, it's where it's come down to is a very key level. This is the range low. This is actually, I can place a long right here with a stop loss here. My valuation is over here. That's where I'm wrong. I wouldn't mind this. Come back down here, retest this area of consolidation, and then do its thing, and then come back up and reclaim this area here. And then I'll be like, yeah, this is my stop. Well, actually, to be honest, my stop loss still be here. I'll be confirmation there. That's my hard stop. But you can bring a stop loss here. That's quite risky to say because you can come back down, retest this area, and then come back up. So keep a stop loss over here. But key levels though with BNB. What's so important about that little thin line over there? I'll show you. So this is last year's August's range. So you can see this price is actually literally range bound in this here. August is low, August is high, and we had a deviation above there. We come back into it, and this is another deviation. As long as we don't lose this level, right? If we do this, it's a short for me going back into this area here and then back into this consolidation there. So CPI is coming tomorrow. Would I take another trade? Not necessarily. I'd be a little bit more assertive. We've had a very, very good fucking week, to be honest. Well, start of the week. Well, from Sunday to fucking to where we are is looking fucking sick though. I'll be leaving 15% running on the ETH stops. Yeah, good man. When you cut the trade, you use the market limit or limit order. Nah, man. When I cut the trade, I use market. Even when I enter trades, I use market. I don't really use the limit order because the limit order it can fuck you up a little bit. You know, I ain't gonna lie to you. Because let's say your limit order is here, right? Let's say you say like I'm gonna enter long over here, right? Let me just zoom into it. Right, on the 1 hour. Right. So let's just say like yeah, you're gonna enter. You've got this box of consolidation right over. This is yeah. Let's zoom into it a bit more. Okay, so let's just say that you got a limit order right here. Okay, just like on this top tip of the box itself, right? You got a limit order here, and you put your stop loss there. If price takes you out, then what the fuck do you do? You know, like then it's coming down as retest, it's being bearish. So I don't like using limit order. I like just watching it because if price comes back down, then I'm like, oh, you know what? I can start looking for an entry and enter the trade. off this, and that'd be my confirmation, for example. So that's why I don't like using limit order. The only time I use limit orders for swing play. This is not a swing play. This is fucking day trades that we're doing. I haven't got involved in any trades you've gone through in your live streams, but what you are doing is so genuine and blessed. You're helping people and changing lives by just being yourself. Dang. Thank you, Health Hustle. Appreciate that, man. Keep being yourself. Bro, I ain't gonna fucking change for nobody, fam. Like, no one's gonna change me. There's no woman on this earth that's gonna change who I am, right? There's not a single man that's gonna decide to change me. The only one that's gonna change me is my kids. My kids are the only people that change me for the better. Apart from that, I'm gonna be me. Even 10x fucks me up. Yeah, but if 10x fucks you up in it, just drop it down. There's nothing wrong with using a lower leverage, because all it is just like the amount that you're using from your account balance is just a bit more. That's all it is. 5x is fine, yeah. 5. Right. So T-Raw saying, Rionin said took profit on my short. Didn't see your setup earlier, but figured out the trade by myself. Good man. I literally been studying your charts, watching SEX and for 7 months now. Even though I'm still not profitable, I still believe you. Yeah, bro, like literally, just take your time, man. You're doing well. Just it does take a lot of time to fucking hang into this and understand what's going on. It's not an easy thing to do. Trading is never going to be easy. If it was easy, everyone would do it. It takes quite a while for range trading to click. Yeah, it does. T-Raw saying, do you have any recommendation on training your mind for trades? I often find myself cutting trades way too early and not putting enough trading size to make significant profits. Bro, listen, it doesn't matter about if you're finding yourself to cut your trade too early and you're not putting enough size. Okay, the fact that you enter a trade and you're watching it comes down to experience. The key really comes down to a lot of experience. The experience you get from actually being in a live trade or even paper trading is different. If you're paper trading and then you're live trading, there's a world difference here because you've got real money here, right? So cutting a trade early is not a problem. You've taken profits. That's the key thing. How you actually hold the profits and watch it, right? It comes down to now using these little simple things. So look, if I draw this, right, I'll be like, all right, cool. So I'm looking at this. That's an SR. I know price is more likely to retest this. As long because we smash below here, as long my bias is now like a short. As long this level here, I can actually say that's the confirmation for me to go lower, back into this area, lose this, and then go down here. So it does take a little while, you know, but we'll get through it together, man. Metayu. So Metayu is saying there's a lot of people saying to load up on alts. What do you think about it, Dank? Well, let's have a look. I don't disagree, to be honest. Let's have a look. So I use ETHBTC as my confluence. That's my barometer, right? So let's have a look. So if I go on the 4 hours, right? Let's see what's the 4 hours saying, right? What's so special about ETHBTC? For those who don't know what ETHBTC does, it gives us the idea of how strong Ethereum is against BTC, all right? Which also coincides with the idea of for when it comes to when you take a trade, for example, right? You literally have to, like, for an alt example, right? Like if ETHBTC is showing bullishness, right? That means there's more money flowing into Ethereum, right? If more money is flowing into Ethereum, that means that your alt's going to go up. So look, if ETHBTC goes up, ETH goes up, alts go up too, right? And also BTC does go up, right? But the strength, right, is majorly on Ethereum. There's major strength on Ethereum. When ETHBTC goes down, right, everything goes down. Okay, your ETH goes down, your alts go down, and your BTC goes down. Sometimes your ETH can go down, but the BTC goes up, right? Sometimes ETH will go down, and then BTC goes up. Why? Because there's more strength in BTC than Ethereum, which causes it to drop down. So if you look at the percentage right now, I can tell you right now, in terms of the daily, right? So BTC has dropped by minus 1.9%, but Ethereum has dropped at minus 3.55% right now. So there's more of a drop in Ethereum. And if there's more of a drop in Ethereum, what that means is that fucking Ethereum is weaker, which means ETHBTC will be weaker too, right? So that's the pretty much a rundown there. But it's like a barometer for me to use what is going on. Now, looking at this as a range bound environment, we've got the high here, we've got the low. Does anyone disagree with this shit? Right, hopefully you guys don't. Okay, it makes sense of here. Why? Because price has literally range bounded in this area here. We've had two sets of deviation where the first one is here. That's a deviation of the range. Step back into the range. Broke down a lot more lower. Back to range low. And the second set is this deviation here, which is we try to break down below it, but instead we step back into the range and we went up high to the mid range. What's also key point, right, is that on this range here, this mid range here, we've come up, found support, and we go up to we're coming to the 75% range. We are finding resistance, which is perfectly normal. Why? Because we have an area of consolidation just where we are. Can you see this area here? This is an area of consolidation. It's not a problem. If we reclaim this and break up higher, we've taken out these highs here. That's an equal high there. Show us bullishness confirmation. That's the confirmation over here. For example, we go to the next target, to range high. Obviously, this area here, I'll take some profit off this consolidation there, and then over here, right? If we break up and hold it above it, we take out these highs there, especially hold this high there, that's your confirmation to go a lot more higher to a macro range high. Now, in terms of the macro range high, what is the fucking macro range high? Well, motherfuckers, pay attention. Let me show you. Right, if we go on the daily, all right, literally here, I'm gonna change the color here. So fucking, let's make this as pink, right? I don't know why I'm choosing pink, man. I don't know. Fucking knows. So you can see this range band environment. The pink lines, right, are range high and range low. Can you see this mid range over here? Can you see how important that is? That when it lost this level, it came in as a retest. We lost the level. We came back up as a deviation, support. We were showing heaviness, and then once we lost it, found resistance, off we go. Bang, sells off. So this mid range at 0.73460 is a very, very fucking pivotal line. Where are we right now? At the same motherfucking line, which means, like, if we start breaking down below here, it's bearishness on the macro, which means that we can target to 25%, taking out these lows here, and then looking to actually come back into this area consolidation over here. Okay, but for us to go higher, right, for us to say, you know what, where's the bullishness? If we come up and hold above it, then we're going back to this range high over here. That's where we're focusing. Take out this high here, reclaim this level there, reclaim this high over here, right, and it does something like this. That's your confirmation for target one, which will be at 0.98630, and then reclaim there. We're going for these highs over here, which is at 0.123799. And trust me, when we get above this level here, they're going to talk about the flippening. What is the flippening? The flippening is when they say about how Ethereum is going to overtake Bitcoin in market cap and all that bullshit, and that's when you're going to be a little bit careful. Okay, start taking profits there. Be very careful there on your alts. Okay, so do we hold, or do we start buying alts? You can start scaling in, because why? We've got some confluence on this area here in terms of fucking this range band environment that we've been playing for quite some time. So let's have a look at this. But look at this. I mean, the trend line has been broken so this is showing bullishness here, right? It is showing us some sort of bullishness. Once we look, this is the high, this is the lower low, this is the lower high, this is the lower low, and now we're trying to make the higher high here to break out this. Once we break this, right, it's bullish. It's bullish, right? So what could happen now? It could do this thing, something like that, and then reclaim this level, right, and then show us the fucking bullishness. That's perfectly fine. So would I start loading on alts there? I'd be a little bit careful just yet. My confirmation would then be above this. Major confirmation for us to go a lot more higher is if we play out over here. That's the major motherfucking confirmation, because we've now taken the highs of 2011. 2011 was in November is when we made the high, and it's going to show massive bullishness in terms of the alt market, which is why I haven't focused so much in terms of the fucking alts so much, because the major key really is Ethereum and BTC. I always talk about the king and the prince, and that's what it is. Does that make sense there? So MATIC low time frame range long, setting up. Let's have a look at MATIC quickly. MATIC. Ooh, okay. So MATIC. This is the higher time frame range over here, right? So I've got this range band environment, and all we've done, range band environment as it is. We had a small deviation there, resistance there. This is a big ass motherfucking deviation, resistance over here, and then we sell off back to the range low. Then we made a deviation here because we stepped back into the range. You see this wick over here? That's support. Happy days, off we go. Break out this high over here, because that's what's capping the market. Let's zoom into it for a second for you guys. Are you guys enjoying this? Are you guys learning this, right? Like, are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? Does it make a lot of sense to you guys? Like, I want to know this as well. You know, there's no point me just, blabbering on for fucking God knows how long. And then you guys are like, you know what? I didn't understand what the fuck he was saying. All I got, he said, motherfucker this, motherfucker that. ETH only has 2x from memory for the flippening. The flippening will be talked about when ETHBTC gets above 0.1. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Learning is always pure alpha. Appreciate that. Thank you. You guys are fucking legends, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh, was it Derek? Derek was saying that he was small. Like, he's a Nigerian slim motherfucker. Nah, man. You know what? I bet you're a lean bastard, you know. One of them guys who fucking one-hit KO motherfuckers, innit? Those are the fucking dangerous one. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's the slim one that I'm more afraid of the big ones. The big ones are slow. They're fucking slow, man. When they're swinging on the street, they're fucking slow. It's easy to dodge, especially when you're slimmer. But the slim ones, right? They've got some unnatural power. Look at Bruce Lee, man. Fucking guy was weighing 145 pounds and he was fucking doing the 1-inch punch in it. Started fire and been hooked since. Thank you. Oh, bro, head, you're a legend. Juan Torres. Tom, you're welcome, man. I'm telling the truth, aren't I, Derry? he knows I'm telling the truth. Yeah, so MATIC, right? Will I long, will I short? Not just yet, right? I mean, we know we got an area consolidation over here. Let it do its thing. We got CPI tomorrow. If he wants to come over here, once it holds this, why am I so fucking far away from this shit? Right? Let's just fucking zoom into here. Bring up the 4-hour chart. Right? Let it do its thing, right? Whatever it wants to fucking do. Oh, Tiro, you're a legend, man. Thank you so much. Keep waffling on. This is gold. Thank you, Chris. It's so simple when you're talking, but for now, I can do it by myself. Good, man. As long as if you're doing well, you're doing well, man. I'm happy to hear that. We got a fucking trend line over here. Are we going to lose it? Well, we'll find out in 53 minutes, right? 53 minutes, we'll find it. If he comes up and reclaims it, happy days. And it's an easy, well, take out this high here. I can say this is confirmation. And we can say play back to range high. The key is, right, I'm not really fussed what happens, right? I'm not fussed what happens with MATIC at the moment. And with the rest of the market as it is, I'm looking, I'm going to do my own thing. Because this is a range bound environment itself. It could well come out, take out this highs here, and then reclaim this, right? And then I say, yo, this is my entry. This is my entry because we're showing bullishness. Play it to target 1, and then we look for target 2. If we lose the mid-range, then I say that's target 1, and that will be target 2. Back into the macro range low. Now, that's the way I'm looking at it. Which way it's going to do, I don't fucking know, right? I don't fucking know. We're going to work it out as it comes. Now, if anything happens like this, and we do something like that, take out this high here, and reclaim this, then we can go up to this area here. That's the 25% of the macro range, right? So we're looking at it level to level here. The key really is that once we get a bodily candle, close above there, I think it's fucking primed to go up higher, right? So that's what MATIC is. Someone said RSI early on as well. I just saw the message now. Someone saying RSI again. Mafia is saying it now. Let me do RSR. And then it's 12:08. I'm going to call it a day, okay, guys? So we've done a number of fucking alts here. Let's have a look. Let's go on the monthly. What's going on, right? Fucking hell. RSI looks fucking shit. God damn, motherfuckers. Let me delete everything off. Okay. So I can see this area here. This monthly level here has been the key, right? So we'll see how it goes. That's the monthly low, all-time low here. So if we know on the monthly we close above it, right, and do something like this, then we know, hang on a second, this was just a deviation, right? So we don't know just yet, but the monthly looks like that. Looks like a bunch of shit though, to be honest. Okay, let's look at the weekly. Weekly just about popping its head up like a little turd. Let me go to the quarterly for a second. What's the range band about? I need to find a range. Ah, fuck, you know, look at the yearly, man. Jesus Christ, that looks nasty. Quarterly is this. So the real range, really, as well. The macro range is this. That's where the range is at. Step into this area, step into range low, right? Hold above it. Then we can say target 1, and then look at target 2. That's what we're looking at. So that's if you want confirmation. And all this is, right, because you can see it was capped. This higher here caps it as deviation, as a resistance. The low here as a resistance. We've now smashed below it. I would like to see us come back to 0.19 cents. And then, like, question is it a retest for us to go a lot more lower, or do we come back in and reclaim? So that's what I'm looking at in quarterly. Let me just change that color to fucking green. I don't like this green. I love that green. 1 month. So we know the monthly is here. Right, so I'd say that low. That low. Yeah, I'd say we need to reclaim this low here. This low here is really important. 00905. Reclaim this. At least we know this is a bit of a target there. So weekly, that's what's going on. Nothing much can be said about it. I mean, like, I can't really look how small these candles are. So there's no point in me going any lower, really, to be honest. SR wise, let's have a look what we got. We got this SR here. Yeah, that's a clean SR. So I'd say, let me just draw this out on the fucking. That's the SR. Make that orange. So you guys can see it. That's the weekly level. So we need to get this closed above the fucking the level, which is about at 008. Close above it, then it can give us. This is my confirmation for higher prices. Then I would say, like, I'll go into this area here in terms of TP in this area here, and then looking to go into this area here, right? So do that. That's my next confirmation. I got these stops over here into this area here. That's my confirmation. This is the major confirmation. Get above this and hold above it, back into this area, step into to about 1 cent, and then we can talk about fucking, well, 2 cents, and then we'll talk about higher prices. So that's the bullishness right now. So in terms of RSR, but it looks really fucked. This bear market really has fucked it. Let's have a look how much the drop has been. Damn, motherfuckers, man, this is nasty, dude. This is horrible. From the high to the low. Shit, that's 97%. It's a 97% retracement there, which means it made it low. So RSR, I mean, it's a very slow, heavy move, very slow move, which is why I'm not really bothered with it, to be honest. But that's what it is. Can you explain how you map out the ranges in your in with the fib? I literally look for highs and lows. What's capping the market on the upside and the downside in it. So for example, like here, literally, if you go back, you could have seen it on the quarterly, and use the quarterly and see what like on a higher time frame, and look for what's the high that capped the market there. So that should have helped you out. You can actually go just rewind it back and then have a look and study it as well. Have a study of trading in the zone by Mark Douglas. Married a bag. Oh, you married a bag. That's nasty, dude. I'm so sorry about that. Time to get a divorce. That's fucked up. But hopefully, look, honestly, right? If the market is going to be bullish, which I was talking about ETHBTC, the moment we step into here, then we can say, yeah, target 1 there off this area. Just take it level to level. Target 1 over here. Then we're looking at target 2. Then we're going to mid-range. So mid-range is about 0.06. Yeah, 6 cents. So 6 cents. Reclaim 6 cents. Then we can go to this area here. This area, this low there. Then go to 8 cents. 8 cents. See if we can go to 10 cents. That's what I'm looking for in terms of RSR. But yeah, it's not looking. It's looking all right. I ain't gonna lie to you. It is looking all right. It is shaping up on the weekly. It is shaping up. Let's look at the daily. Yeah, it's not too bad, but it's just a lot of a fucking heavy move though. Let me see where it's actually placed in. If I go to coin market cap, RSR, this motherfucker. There you are. RSR. Reserve rights. That's what it's called. Never knew what it was called. Market cap's 154 million. Problem is, right, 20% is circulating supply. So what's going to happen is once they unlock the I don't know what's the unlock on this one, but you can count that when they like, that's always a good thing to get the key. There's another alpha is that when you get into any coin, right, just check, right, if there's what the circulating supply is. So when you see these circulating supply, right, you can already see that, look, there's 18.77 billion coins on the market there, but the max supply is 100 billion. So we got a long way to go, and each month or each quarter, whatever the time frame is, they're going to unlock the supply, and you can expect a dump, right? That tends to happen always, right? I've seen it so many times. Expect a dump and then see if we can reclaim and go higher. So that's what it is. I mean, I'll do this for you right now, actually. So if you want to know how RSR tokenomics, so tokenomics release date. No, try to find it right now. I just want to know when the fucking release of the tokens are. The market was 360 million. The supply was 100 billion. Yeah. Plethora of tokens. Big reserve app, app, whatever. Doesn't really matter to me. RSR tokenomics. Token. I think it's that. I think it's unlocked dates. I've done this for a long time. Oh, linear. In the course of okay, so we already know now. It's right here. So if you type in something like RSR coin unlock dates, right, you can see at the top. Literally, you can see it here. Click on this, for example. It says here, option 1. These are different options, so we now need to understand what it is. So you got so private sales here. So instead of RSR unlocking upon mainnet launch, tokens will be unlocking linearly in January 2022 over the course of 6 months. So the next unlock will be fucking, well, it's already happened in July. The next unlock will now be in fucking end of the month. Sorry, that will be in January. January will be the next unlock. But these tokens won't be really unlocked since they were in reserve custody, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Option 2 is on the day mainnet, 10% of the holders tokens will be unlocked at once. After that, remaining 90% will be distributed linearly over the following 6 months. So they've been done anyway. I think the mainnet's already been done there. So these option 2 is done. So now we're gonna work out it's every 6 months really. So always pay attention every 6 months. I'm guessing they'll be dumping on the market. Let's have a look. So the 6 months. I'm guessing they dumped it over here. Just over here. This wick here was all just a dump of these unlocks. Because look, June was the 6 months after what you call it, and all these private sellers just dumped their tokens right in this area here. Does that you see how that affects like the chart? What happens as well? You know what? There's always hype on all these coins in it, right? But it's like, look, you gotta think what's the best case scenario. What's the best? Look, for me, I don't like touching coins so much when it's like when we're talking about 100 billions. To me, it's a meme token kind of thing. It's memes. Meme tokens do that. They do 100 billion. But RSR, the fact they did 100 billion on that, it's not good in my opinion. Everything was hyped up in the bull market. The whole fucking shit show was hyped up as well. And what happened is, sadly enough, right, there's too many people like us, like myself, and you guys, we got fucked over. You know, I've still got some bags. Don't fucking like it. I'm like for example, I've got some meme coins and shit like that. I'm gonna step into some memes, you know, depending on how the market is shaping up, because I made some good money off fucking memes. You know, like if you guys remember when I was playing SHIB, if you guys remember SHIB in it, this was October last year, fam. October last year was fucking this play from here. Literally, I played over here, right? From this, right? I had a stop loss over here, and I fucking held it. I had a swing play going for all-time high. I ain't gonna lie to you. Between us, right? I tell you something, right? Like I'm gonna share it to YouTube, and I never shared it on Twitter because I think Twitter was like I was hyping up on the fucking leverage trade in it. So I'll show you. You guys are gonna fucking love it. I think I entered around 820. Yeah, 820 sounds about right. Around that. I had my stop loss here, and watch how much money I made without anyone knowing what I did. Right, all the way here, and that was a leverage trade. Fucking, that's a 30R move, fam. I made a 30R move. Just between us, I'm gonna show you how much money off a fucking thingy. I risked $5,000 times it by 30. That's 150 grand I made off a fucking. How long? It took about a month to make that money. Once he went up, I was like, cool. And literally, what I was showing to everybody, right, was the day trades and the scalps, and I was scalping the shit out of it. So all that, I made 36R, right, off here. But I think it's 36 or 35R. I remember this really well. I made the move all the way here, about 36R. But what you guys didn't even know at all, I had a fucking 30R play on a separate account. So that was what I was keeping it there. So 36R on a 1k risk, right, is what? $36,000. $36,000 was 150. I walked away with 186. That was fucking mental though, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, fucking SHIB. Do you know who fucking? I'll tell you who told me about that. And this is where being an influencer helps out and being cool with everybody in it. Well, the first man was Crypto Shadow. Crypto Shadow was a fucking guy who said to me, he's like, yo, listen, I need you to have a look on fucking SHIB in it. I think it's gonna break out. What do you think? When I saw this, right? When I saw this chart here, right? Literally this, right like that, right? I think like this. I think it was like this, right? I was like, yo, I think it was like this here. I was like, yo, it is fucking shaping to break up. And, or was it like this? I can't remember. It was like this anyway. I was like, it's shaping to break up. And I said to him, I was like, yo, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. Hard stop over here. I'm going to place my stop around. I think I placed it over here, to be honest. Not that. Let me delete this. And I said to him, I'm going to ride this to all-time high. And I literally rode it all the way up to all-time high. And then I played the fucking trade all the way there. It's all on Twitter. You guys can see. I like round 1, round 2, round 10. Was it 35R? I can't remember what it was, man. I traded it 10 fucking times, man. And every single trade I did on fucking SHIB, right, was on Twitter. Everything. I posted everything. Like, I wasn't hiding nothing. So if you guys followed me on SHIB, you made some good P's on there. I know I definitely made some good time on that. But yeah, meme tokens are fucking, they have its wonders, but like, I wish I played it down, I wish I fucking played it down. I would have fucking made it well. Back into range high over here. It made sense to actually come into here. Because look at this fin movement right here. You see this fucking fin movement there? That was scary. This was scary. I ain't gonna lie to you. The moment we took out all-time high, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna step out and see what happens. I don't really give a shit. There was a girl that was chatting to me on SHIB in it, right? She was chatting to me, and she she fucking messaged me on Twitter. I don't know what she was looking for. Listen, you fucking message me on Twitter and you chat to me because you're a fucking guy. Ain't gonna change nothing. It doesn't affect me who I am in it. I'm not a fucking like a fucking simple shit in it. Look, if you're interested in me, you're interested in me, right? If you're trying to use your fucking femininity to actually try to seduce me, it ain't fucking working. Trust me, man. Like, I'll cut you out. I'm like, fuck off in it. I don't give a shit about you. But she was chatting to me and she was telling me like she bought a SHIB at around 4,300. I remember she was saying to me 4,300 around this area. Let's have a look about this area. So she literally bought SHIB at all-time high. And then I said, okay, between me and you, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm aiming for all-time high. I said start scaling out at 5,000. And then we got to 5,000, and I think we got to over here. She messaged me then, and she was like, oh, listen, can I help you out? This and that, X, Y, and Z. Listen to this conversation. I'll tell you how it went. So she was like, oh, can you fucking help me out in it? Like, where, like, are we gonna go a lot more higher? We're gonna go a lot more higher to fucking, to so many $1 billion. And I'm like, listen, love, you gotta take it easy here. Don't get too excited. You've been down for fucking months. Like, all this fucking movement here. And she's watching the show, right? Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I told you, I said to you, you've been down for fucking months from the all-time high. Take your fucking profits and be careful. And then she's like, this is what she said to me. She goes to me, listen, if you fucking help me out and you make more profits there, right? And X, Y, and Z, like, I'll buy you dinner, this and that. I'll come and see you and all that bullshit in it. And I'm like, listen, I don't do this shit in it. Like, I'm like, I don't know who you're thinking you're talking to. I told her straight up in it. I don't think I don't think you know who you're talking to and who you're dealing with. Do you really think you buying me dinner is going to actually help me out? Between us, I made 150k. I fucking need dinner from you, you motherfucker. Fuck off. Well, get the fuck out of here, you dumb bitch. Fucking buy me dinner. Like, I fucking need dinner from you, man. I'm buying my own dinner, bitch. Sorry. It pissed me off because she was mad trying it on me in it. Like, she was trying to put it on me in it. Like, she really wanted a lot more from what I'm doing. And, bruv, I'm fucking doing this for free. How the fuck you gonna come to me and tell me fucking I'll buy you dinner, you're gonna suck my dick? I don't need my dick sucked. I got my fucking hands in it, you dumb bitch. My right hand and my left hand. And if I want to fucking use a fucking, I don't know, some fucking toys and shit, I would go buy a toy in it with 150k. Fucking, buy me fucking dinner. Sorry, I'm getting pissed off about it. Because it did piss me off. It genuinely pissed me off. It was one of those things. I was like, yo, is this chick for real? Like, she's fucking sending me fucking photos of her and stuff like that. I don't even know if that's her. That's probably a fucking model that I've never seen. I don't fucking know. Well, she's probably a dude. I don't fucking know. With a dick bigger than mine. I don't know it. You guys are cracking up, but fucking I tell you some of these shit. Some of the stuff that comes up on Twitter and DM, and that's why I don't like Twitter. I fucking like YouTube. You guys are live. You guys are fucking live. So then she was hassling me for fucking all day. I was like working it. I was like ringing up my phone, like fucking Twitter and shit. Like, she found my Telegram and she got like blocked on Telegram, and she fucking made a new account. And she's like, oh, where should I take profit? And she's proper fucking, you're definitely a dude. I thought so. Flashlight, that's it. Flashlight, I got it. Fucking Ed knows what it is. Probably do. Yeah, it's probably Tyrone in it. Tyrone, like fucking, like he tried to slap my girl's ass in it, and I fucking punch him in the fucking face of it in it. Fucking dumb fuck. But anyway, so I said, listen, man, because it was proper. Like, I'm telling you, my phone was just going nuts, like non-stop, like proper non-stop, because I was out of the fucking trade. I'll be honest with you. I was thinking I was out of the trade over here, or like no, I was out of the trade. I scalped it a little bit here and there. I was like, yeah, that's enough, man. Calm down. You made some good trades. Off you go, right? Fucking walk away in it. She was like fucking, and the fucking nurses in it, right? They were fucking like they was working with me in my fucking room in it. So like the fucking nurse comes over to me. She's like, who's ringing your phone in it? I'm like, some dumb bitch in it. And like obviously she got offended because I called her a dumb bitch, and I was like, listen, I'm telling her she's a dumb bitch. I told her the story in it because they all knew that I was trading in it. They all knew that I was trading. And like I told her what the deal was, and she's like, she probably want to suck your dick in it. And I told her, I said, listen, probably a dude want to suck my dick. I don't even fucking know. So I was like, listen, okay. So I told the girl or the dude, I said, you're gonna have to stop in it, right? And I was like, just stop, right? I said, this is what you're gonna do, right? I had this level here, and that was, I said, this is you take your profit, 7174. As you can see, I copied and pasted that whole range that you see. You know this range over here, this range there. I just literally put half of that range over there. I said, if I was you, I'd take my profits over there. If you want to be smart, this is where you get smart now. Now, obviously, I'm going to tell it to you guys because you guys listen to the fucking story. The profit area is here. That's the golden sweet spot. 1.618. I was never going to tell her that shit. Of course not. Fuck her. Fucking dumb bitch. Fucking come tell me about you going to suck my dick and send me photos of you and stuff like that. Bro, she was sending me photos in lingerie and shit, man. I'm telling you, she was looking fit if it was a dude. She was hot. But it ain't going to change who I am. Like, you think pussy's gonna change me? You fucking mad. Bruv, I've had pussy all the fucking... Like, I'm 30 years old, you think I'm a virgin? You fucking dumb shit. Bro. Sorry, guys, I just went on a fucking rant over there. Sorry about that. Fucking hell. Oh, shit, man. Some of the stories I can tell you, I swear to God, man, there's some mad stories in it. Some mad story. There was a chick in it. I'll tell you about another one. Fucking, this is story time in it. This is a secret truth in it. There was a chick in it, right? She was this you know what? I gotta stop because you know what? It's fucking 2 hours and 12 minutes. I'll tell you another time. But yeah, some of these fucking stories are mad though. I tell you, it's fucking crazy. But you know what it is? I'll tell you something about crypto. Crypto is one of those things like you get every motherfucker coming hassling you and shit like that. And I'm glad I moved out of fucking Twitter now. I'm on this platform. This platform is by far one of the craziest, coolest thing I've ever done in my life, innit? And I'm glad I found you guys as well, because you guys ain't DMing me. Fucking sending me girl pictures. And I know most of you guys are dudes here. There's a couple of girls here and there. It was all blessing it. But if look, listen, guys. If I've ever offended you guys by saying the word bitch and this and that and whatever, please tell me, right? Please tell me that it's offensive, so I can definitely take that into consideration. But things, private stories. Yeah, some of the stories I've done. It's mad. Like the Eiffel Tower. For those who know what the Eiffel Tower is, it's I was offered an Eiffel Tower. But I never took it. I was like, nah, man, I ain't fucking doing Eiffel Tower. You're fucking weirdo, man. I don't like that shit, like that whole idea of actually sharing a girl or whatever. Or that's weird, man. That's fucking weird. To me, it's weird, man. Anyway, we could send you pictures if you wanted. John Capuche. I know it's you, John. You're a dude in it. So if you're gonna send me a fucking girl's pic, right, ain't gonna change anything. Fucking dumb bitch. What a fucking slag, man. Sorry about that. I shouldn't be saying that, but what a fucking numpty, though. So what's going on with fucking SHIB right now? Oh, we're over here. We're still here. Well, I thought you meant you did. Nah, I didn't do the Eiffel Tower. Nah. Fuck that. I tell you something, like listen. Like, some of the shit that happens in it, like, when I was young and whatnot, like, it's crazy, but I don't want to do that kind of stuff in it. Like, for example, doing, like, some of this weird sex. There was this one girl, right? I tell you something, like, she's like, this was years ago, and she goes to me, like, she was like trying to sex me up and whatnot, right? And like, this is the early days when I was Trader Danking it. This one girl was trying to sex me up in it, and she was telling me like, she was legit real. She was real, 100%. I knew she was real because she found me on Telegram, right? She fucking, what was it? She was like messaging me and shit. And she did a video call once. I was like, yo, what the fuck is this about in it? So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take it to a test. So I put my phone lying on the table, and I stepped away from the phone in it, so she can't see me, or he can't see me in it. So what I did, I accept the call, and I saw a chick, and she was quite penged. I ain't gonna lie to you. She was actually really hot. Anyway, so I start chatting to her now in it. So it's all blessed in it. So start chatting to her now. It's all this and that, and then she starts sexing me up over this fucking video call in it, and like, you know, taking off her clothes and shit. Right? It's fucked up. It's weird. And I was like, yo, chill out, man, chill out. It's all blessed. Like there's you know, I'm at work as well. So, and like, I was trying to help her, whatever. When I forgot what she needed help. Bro, I tell you something. She said to me, right, like, I'll suck your dick, right, and I'll finger your asshole and shit. I'm like, yo, we stop there, mate. And I blocked her ass. I was like, you fucking what? You fucking gonna finger my asshole? Fucking what do you think this is, man? I don't know what it is, man. These younger generations, right? I don't know how old are you guys here, but I'm 13, but these 20-year-old girls and shit like that, right? These young age are fucking what you call it, man? They're on some freak level shit, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wish I was 20. I'm joking. I'm happy to be 30, but like, there's some weird fucking crazy shit, man. There's so many stories, bro. I can tell you so much shit, man. Astaghfirullah, no. Wala hawla wala quwwata illa billahi aliyyil azim. Thank for the pimp, fam. I ain't gonna lie to you. I really thought about doing a fucking pimp little session going on, you know. I don't have. Well, do you still have a number? I don't actually. I deleted her Telegram ID. I can't remember what it was. Degenerates, that's the word. Yeah, crypto dad. I don't know what it is, man. There's some. It's the TV nowadays, man. Too much shit on, like, in terms of fucking the shit on fucking what you call it? You know, just like fucking TV. There's so much sex on the TV, and everyone's just fucking horny. So like, it's all good, isn't it? Like, happy days. If you want to get horny, it's all blessed, innit? That's your business, innit? But like, guys, girls, if you guys are here, I'm telling you straight up, innit? Like, doing this shit to me ain't gonna change me. If you also, if you're in the private group and you think you're gonna get some mentoring out of me if I'm doing this kind of shit, I'm gonna block your ass and give you a fucking refund. Ain't gonna fucking work with me, man. Everyone gets treated the same, right? This is all equality in it. Man and woman is the same in it, right? Apparently. So so if you are thinking that you're gonna use your lady likes and shit like that to actually seduce me and try and work a little something on me, ain't gonna work, because I'm gonna block your ass and say, listen, love, it's been a pleasure actually, having you here, but you're taking a piss. So that's how it'll be like. I got my camera back up. So shameless next generation. He's fucking mad. Juan's 31. Bro, I'm telling you, critique. Like, I don't know how old you are in it, but like, I tell you something though, these fucking girls nowadays, I don't fucking know what's going on. Right, fucking fingering my asshole and shit. What the fuck is that about? Fucking, would you guys let someone finger your asshole? Tell me the truth, right? Like, let's be honest. Let's make a fucking poll right now. Fingering your asshole. Fuck it out. I can't believe we're fucking. Darius 28. You're a young lad in it, so you must have got some girls fingering your asshole, is it? John's like, no, I need another plan. For a geezer. They are. You're 39. Shit. Fair play. I bet you still look beautiful as always. That's the thing is, you know what is? Like, all of us guys and girls in it, like, you may be 30 and 40 and whatever. We're still beautiful in the inside. I don't give a shit, man, about the age. Guy just joined the fucking stream at the very end and we're talking about fucking assholes and shit. Poor thing, definitely listen to this with no context. I tried it once, but I really don't want it. I don't know. It's weird, man. It's like, oh man, it's weird though. Monica Bellucci can't do whatever she wants. What do you mean? Who's Monica? Is this a fucking chick you're talking to, David? Derry's like, I'll break your finger. Yeah, still not used to seeing that number. I feel like early 30s. Oh, you know what? I'll tell you something though. So I just hit 30 in it. And I feel like fucking... I still feel like deep inside I'm like 21, 22. But there's certain things I do now, right? I realize that my age is catching up to me, right? Like, my fitness is good, but my stamina is not the same when I was 20. Like, I used to fucking run 6 miles a day, 3 miles in the morning, fucking early morning, right, before school. Go to school, come back, go gym, finish gym, come back, and then on the way back from gym, just run another 3 miles, man. I used to do 6 miles, brother. I was fucking fit, man. Like when I was like doing my finger with a girl, it was going non-stop. Like it was like, yeah, you know what it is, yeah. There's new levels, man. I thought I was next level back when I was young. Turns out I was just fucking. This is like softcore porn shit. Monica Bellucci. I want to see this girl now. Monica Bellucci. Let's see who this girl is. All right, 1 second. Yo, Monica Bellucci. What's she saying? Images. Yo, she is pretty. Who is she? Who the fuck is she? What does she do? She looks like Catherine Zeta-Jones though a little bit. Do you remember Catherine Zeta-Jones? Oh, who did she play? She was in Matrix. I actually want to know who she was in Matrix. She's an actress. So Matrix Reloaded. She was Persephone. Oh, this chick. Oh yeah, Monica Bellucci. Ah, she's a fitty though, ain't it? She's a fucking fitty though. We've all did a little something when, you know, like if we had the DVD or the video recorder, we paused it on that scene, innit? We all paused it on that scene or certain scenes around that area. She's 57. Dude, she looks good for who? Fucking Monica. She's 57. She's divorced, by the way, guys. 2 children. It's not a bad deal. Yeah, she's 57. Damn. She's 57. How old is Catherine Zeta-Jones? Because she's a really pretty girl. I had a mad-ass crush on her when I watched Zorro. If you guys remember Zorro, I had a huge crush on her. She's so beautiful, though. She's such a beautiful woman. Catherine Zeta-Jones. She's Welsh as well, I believe. Okay, now. Yeah, she's married, what do you call it? Yeah, she's Welsh. She's from Swansea. I was born in fucking Bridgend. How old is she? She's got some age on her as well. She's 52. Fair play to her. Yeah, she's a pretty lass. 100%, I agree. Gandalf saying, the brown eye is a firm no-fly zone. Yeah? Wow. What is that? What's wrong with us brown eyes people? So, thank you, Dark. I really appreciate that. Liz Hurley. Oh, Elizabeth Hurley. Yo, she's another fee, man. Oh, let's get Elizabeth Hurley back on. Fucking hell. How do we go from trading to fucking chatting to girls? Fucking hell. What's it? Elizabeth Hurley. There you go. For English, right? I'll tell you something, right? The English girls, right? British girls are fucking ugly, right? They're full on ugly, in my opinion, right? There's not very much about them that's special about them. But she's a pretty girl. And she's quite elderly. She plays Bedazzled. I remember that. With the guy that did The Mummy. I forgot her name. Anyway. How old is she, though? She's fucking older. She's 57 years old as well. Damn, she's 57. These 57 girls, yeah, they're fucking looking quite nice, though. Yeah, Monica's a 10. Okay. So we got Catherine Zeta-Jones, Elizabeth Hurley, and we got fucking Monica Bellucci. Which one would you guys take? Ashley Tisdale from Sweet. Yeah, she's a pretty girl, Ashley Tisdale, you know. I ain't gonna lie to you. Do you know who I got a crush on? What do you call it? Add Shannon Elizabeth, American Pie. Oh, I know who you're talking about. Shannon Elizabeth. How old is this chick? She's fucking 48, man. These girls are getting old, fam. Well, we're getting older too as well. She's a pretty girl. I mean, like, if there's any ladies here, fucking pop in some guys as well who you think is pretty as well. I'm not gonna make this all as a girl thing, right? Tomb Raider, yeah, Angelina Jolie. She's always been my favorite. She's like till this day, like I would love to actually marry her, and I won't marry her, but you know what I'm saying. Like, I love to actually meet her. She's a really really cool person. She's 47 as well, really pretty girl. She plays that role as a fucking, you know, like that hardcore role really really well. And then, you know, when she played Mr. and Mrs. Smith, right? It was a really good show. Brad Pitt is one of the best looking actors in my life. I personally believe Brad Pitt is a good looking bloke. Do you know who's a fucking sick actor and also a good looking guy? The guy that's Deadpool. What's his name? Fucking Ryan Reynolds. I'll tell you something about Ryan Reynolds in it. This is for the lady, isn't it? Right, you guys are gonna like this. You ladies gonna like this as well. Monica, and everyone's saying Monica, trading girls. Bob Winters just joining, got surprised, bro. We're talking about assholes and shit, man, and fucking dudes and shit. There was a Ryan Reynolds Blade Trinity. I remember watching this film, right? And there was a scene when I saw that, I'm like, yo, this scene, right? Like, People will say this, you're being gay. I don't give a shit, man. Right? Literally, this very scene here, right? Show ya. No, do not consent, man. Yeah, this scene here, when I saw that body, that six pack and that chest and that shoulders, I'm like, yo, he looks fucking built, man. And I was like, that's the body I want to get. Never got that. I never got that. I'll be honest with you. I never got that. I got a slimmer version of it, right? I had a no, he had an 8-pack, fam. Like an 8-pack. Fucking. I like looking at these, like, well, it's weird to say this, but I like when I see a guy with a good body, I respect it. I fully respect it. I think that, you know, like, shout out to you guys, man. You fucking work hard for it, and you want to flaunt that body. By all means, flaunt the fucking body out of it. You know what I'm saying? So look at fucking critiquing it. Like, it's fucking Deadpool, amazing. She's getting happy, bless her. But yeah, man, fucking yeah, fucking hell, we went sidetracked there. Angelina has some serious DSLs. What's DSLs mean? Man, you guys knew some fucking terminology. I don't even know what it means. Meaning DSL, digital subscriber line, huh? Oh, an Urban Dictionary. Dick sucking lips. Fucking hell. She does as well. Yeah, she definitely does. I definitely gotta agree with that. But yeah, yo, Barry. Alright, give me 1 second, guys. 1 second, guys. Let me see what Barry wants. Barry's my my skimmer, man. It's giving me my fucking walls, man. Shout out to Barry. Yes, Barry. Yo, motherfuckers. Fucking Baz, man. He's a fucking legend, man. He did such a fucking sick job on my fucking skim. It looks fucking peng. And on top of that, he bought me one of these one. He was like, bro, you smoke too much in it. He's like, I got you an alpha ball. So let's try this alpha ball right now, man. What a lovely guy. I need to get him. I need to take him out for a meal, man. You know, when people show me love like that, I gotta take him out for a meal, man. Fucking, you did such a sick job. I'm gonna give you some extra piece for that. 100%. You fucking deserved it. This is good. This is really good. This is really good. Fucking sick. I call him Baz. Baza. Basically, he went to the same school as I did. He's a bit older than me, right? About 15 years and so far. And we have a fucking laugh every fucking day when he comes over. We just fucking, like, he spends more time talking to me than fucking working. Because we just chat and talk shit, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, any questions about trading, any questions what's going on whatsoever, right? Fucking like on the charts itself and X, Y, and Z, like in terms of Ethereum. Look, bro, Ethereum itself. Let's fucking talk about that Ethereum right now. It's going lower. Did I hit target? Let me just show this up there. On the 1 hour, fucking nearly hitting target there. There's a 13 fucking hour move there, man. I can't believe we did this, man. Off 2 days, I made 20 R. Damn, motherfuckers. So win-win situation for all of us here. But you know how it is, guys. We make the trades. We have the setup. We take it easy. We chat. We chill. We have laughs. We cool people. We're cool. All these crazy fuckers and stuff like that. You know how it is, man. We fucking just. That's how the fucking private group's gonna be. What's going on? Everybody spam some W's in the chat for Dank and Barry. Ah, sick. Oh, you lovely guy. Smash through monthly open. Is that BTC? Bang, motherfucker. Alright, so let's see if we can get liquidity off the Monday's low. If it holds above it, right, gets reclaimed, well, reclaims this level here, I will look to long this area here. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But the plan's all set up there for you. Is HHC a thing in the UK? What's HHC? I swear to God, you guys use some fucking words, right? I don't even fucking know, man. I'm getting old for this. Highly hazardous HHC. Oh, thingy. It's abbreviation for happy hardcore. What the fuck's happy hardcore? A bunch of beauties kills with the boys. For the boys. Oh, it's a legal carbanoid. Oh, hemp plant. I don't know actually. I really don't know. Thank you for actually doing that for me as well. Dank. I don't know about HHC. Oh, you mean like in terms of one of these pens? Oh, I do. Oh, like as in the vape pens, weed pens. Yeah, bruv. Yeah, fucking like you gotta know a guy in it. It's one of those ones in it. You gotta know a guy. What time is it now? So we've got London, New York Open coming up as well. So I think what happened in New York, we might smash through there and see if we reclaim and hold above it. Reclaim this fucking range low. We play it back up to mid range, right? So that's just set. That's just set up there. Whatever the deviation is, so it comes down here. It does that. You put a stop loss here, but I'll probably put a wider stop loss here because what it is, you see this area here, right? I'm expecting price to come back into this little area here, into this area here, and find some like do something like this. Let me delete that. Come back down. If he holds above it, right, that's to be a long scenario, the stop loss over here, and we play it back up. If it comes back into this area and bounces off here and doesn't take out this low, then this is now your new stop loss there, and that's how you well, not compound, but that's how you tighten your stop loss for higher prices. Okay. Did you already? Yeah, I did, Brandon. I need to respond back to you, Brandon. Right? Yeah, I'll definitely respond back to you, Brandon. Actually, let me do that now. Let me do that now, right? Because knowing me, there's so much shit going on, I end up forgetting. Give me a second, brother. Where are you, Brandon? Brandon. Some of you guys got you gave me your real name. Don't worry, it's completely confidential. I'm not gonna say anything to anyone. One second. I'm trying to find you, Brandon. I can't say who's who, right? Because obviously you know how it is. Where are you, Brandon? Fucking hell. Yo, Brandon. What's your fucking Telegram? What was that? Not Telegram. What's your name on Twitter? Just so I can actually pick it. We bought peach ice, nice taste, but the ice tasted a bit too cold. Ah, I see. This one is kiwi, passion fruit, guava. It's a mixture, man. I saw this. I'm like, yo, this is, he gave it to me. He's like, yeah, you're Mauritian. You're you know, fucking, you gotta fucking take it. Full size and longs. Yeah, fucking. If I made 20R, right? If I made 20R, I'm definitely happy to risk 1R, right? Full size and long. ETH Monday low swept. Happy days. We fucking hit targets then. Let's bring this up, man. Fucking let's go. CPI is going to cause a bit of an issue tomorrow. Alright, so be very careful tomorrow, okay? That's it. Let me just post this on Twitter. I can not chase after clout, but really just say, yo, I'm a bad motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? You know when you're a bad motherfucker, you're just a bad motherfucker. Let me delete some of this shit. 15 minutes. I delete all this shit because I don't want them to see the work that me and you have done, you know. And no one needs to know this shit. All they need to know that we're just bad motherfuckers, isn't it? Here we go. Monday's low. Let me screenshot, save chart, and then let me go to Twitter. Let me get the fucking profile. I'm just gonna fucking show off now. ETH short. Monday's low. So you'll be taking liquidity on Monday's low in it. I told you. Like once you know what you're fucking doing, the rest is the easy work, man. You just like literally just. That's why we're having bants and jokes in it. And look what happened. We had so much bants and jokes in it. We fucking made peas in it. 13R. There we go. That's it. So your Braid 2021. Let's have a look. I know I've got you here somewhere. Messages. Back there. Oh, I see it. Right at the top there. All right, cool. 20k profit dank. In total, yeah, 20k for 2 days work. Which is why, like, if you look at it this way, if I'm making 20k on a fucking trade on 1 week, right, do I really need so much money? Like, do I need to charge a premium price on a Discord? I think it's bullshit. Like, I'm good enough to do what I can do. All I'm doing now is just literally charging. I think it's a small number in terms of for you guys to become more beneficial for your own trade. It's for your own good. Like, look, I agree. Like, in terms when it comes to fucking paid stuff, not everyone's gonna like it. And I agree that people are gonna say, you know what, it's too expensive. I get it, blah blah. But go see someone else, man. You know, you can go to Trader. Look, I'm not shitting on anyone. You can go see Trader SC. Trader SC, he charges $100 a month, right? I think it's affordable in my opinion. And then you got like, I'm charging $100 a month as well, but I'm putting a lot more work into it, which is why there's Discord in there, and there's more. I'm putting a lot more effort to it as well. So I think for $100 a month, right? It's cheap. It's cheap. You're not gonna go anywhere else with that kind of price. If you look at someone like, I think the Crypto Burb, he charges about $180 or something a month or something like that. I mean, look, everyone's got their own style, but for me, it's about. I'm happy to do it for a smaller price, and you guys get benefit from it. You guys see what I'm doing. BTC's bouncing. Yeah, you guys see what I'm doing. I just playing the fucking move. Yeah, we're bouncing. We took out liquidity. As you can see, liquidity's been taken out on Monday's low, right? ETH BTC, that's on Ethereum. And so we're now, I would like to see if we reclaim that monthly open. That's what we need to have. Would I enter long? Not just yet, right? Something like this. I mean, confirmation will be above this, really, actually. This is what's capping the market here. Let's call it this level here. So step back up, right? Hold this. Then I can say, yeah, I can enter a trade. And I'll put my stop loss here. Probably a wider stop loss. Oh, shit, you can't see. My mistake. Let's delete all that. Start again. So look, we got this here, right? So let me bring this over here. There. As you can see in this area, what's capping the market? Well, it's this area here. Can you see that? This area consolidation. As you can see, price come back down, gets up, holds support, takes out the stops on here, takes it out, goes up, and holds above it, holds above this high. Can you see it's perfect there? Perfect. In, like, you know, look over here. So he does this, goes up, and then it shoots up. I wasn't too fond about this move here, and there's inefficiency here that had to come. We now filled it up, and we come and bounce off this level. It is a legitimate trade right now to enter with a stop loss here. All right, it is a legitimate trade. Would I enter? Not just yet. We've just made we made a great trade. All of you guys have made like amazing fucking plays. You can step out and chill out, which is probably highly better, because to enter a trade in, again, you have to remember, entering a trade is not about entering a trade looking for, you know, going to this target here and these targets and that liquidity, this liquidity. It's not about that. It's the whole mindset of resetting the whole thing again and playing it fresh. Which means whatever trade you made, whether it's a 2-hour move or a 1-hour move or a 20-hour move, right? That has to be removed from your fucking mind. You can't be thinking to yourself that fucking that, yeah, like I made P's, I'm gonna risk it again. No. You slow down. You have to slow down. That's the key. Slow down. Look for the next setup. This high is causing a lot of problems. Reclaim here, right? If it reclaims this level, I know we're back above the 25% of the range. It's looking bullish. This is my trigger. I have to put a wider stop loss because this is the area that's holding its support there. I would not put a stop loss here because we've still got Monday's low to be taken out, because it can take out Monday's low. It never did. Not on Ethereum. BTC did. And then I play it level to mid-range to this area here, come into this high here, and then we play this level, and then we play that level. All right. So literally just take your time. Don't enter a trade. If you want to enter a trade, you have to put a stop loss there, invalidation there. Probably put half size. So if I was going to trade, I'll put it, if my 1 hour is $1,000, I'll put $500 over here. $500, because if it stops me out, I know that, you know. But that's me getting excited. But I won't. Just be a lot more smarter and a lot more patient. Patient is the key. I can't teach you patience, but I can tell you about it, the importance of it. Because remember, the key is in probability. You want to increase the likeliness of the trade going in your favor. We talked about it yesterday when we actually had the high and we break down. This here has increased the probability for us to go a lot more lower to mid-range to range low. We didn't even come to range low, but Ethereum did, which is why I took the trade, because it's the most volatile one compared to BTC. Looking at ETHBTC, there's all these complementing factor. There's a lot of material to study. There's a lot of things to really play around. But is it possible? Yes, it is fucking possible, but it takes a lot of time. You need to be patient on this. I just want to look at Bitcoin dominance as well while I'm at it. Bitcoin dominance is 1 day. Okay, so we got a gap to fill. I think so. You see this gap over here? We've got to fill this out, right? So we're taking out these lows on here, right? So looking at BTC, I can delete this shit. Looking at Bitcoin dominance, we're in a range band environment, as you can see, right? From the high over here, and there's a low, as you can see over there, right? And literally it's up, down, up, down, up, down. That's all it is, right? We've lost the mid-range, taking out liquidity over here, right? So now, looking at Bitcoin dominance, is this. This is an SR right over here. Can you see that? A clean SR, mate, right? So let me just fucking zoom into this shit. We're going to talk about what we need to focus on. And this is using another set of play to another set of chart to give us the confluence to go a lot more lower, right? So if you see, yeah, so if I see this low here, this very low here is the SR. Can you see it? So we come in, bounce onto it, hold above it, we come down, deviation, go back into it, find some resistance, off we go. Now find support, off we go. Come back down here, it should be a support for us to go a lot more higher. We close on the daily below it, which is now showing me bearishness. It's already showing bearishness there. Now the next thing is, I've got a gap over here that gap there tends to be filled out. Does it need to be filled out today or tomorrow or this week? Not necessarily, because look at this gap over here. You see that? Was that filled out? No, it hasn't. But it will be filled out after how many? This was in fucking January, okay? In January before February itself. This was from January. Now, 8 months later, where are we coming? Back into this area here. So we are going to find some sort of support, a bounce off. Why? Because this itself is a fucking range bound environment. Can you see that? You can't really see. Let me hide myself. There. Really capture it. Bro, how can I fucking... Oh. There we go. So you see that range bound environment? We have 2 sets of deviation here. 1, 2, off we go. And now we come back into this support. So what can happen is literally something like this. Let me just remove all this. Doesn't really matter about that. What can happen is something like this. Come back into this area. Once we lose this, the 25% of the range, and break down, lose this low here, back into this area. And that's the confirmation. So would I enter a trade looking at BTC dominance? No, not yet. Because we could go a lot more lower. If BTC dominance goes up, that means BTC tends to go down. If it goes down, then BTC goes up, right? So as you can see, that we're literally playing it as we're literally playing a range bound environment there. And what is BTC dominance is basically a percentage of the amount of money that's involved in Bitcoin, that's put into Bitcoin. So when you look at like this 41.39%, where's the rest of the money? In Ethereum and alts. Okay, we can also do the same. So if it's 41.4%, right? Let's just have a look at what the fucking ETH dominance is. ETH dominance is this. ETH dominance is looking quite good though. Look at this. Look at this bad boy over here. ETH dominance is showing me up. It's 20% up, right? So that means 60% is in ETH and BTC. Where's the other 40%? It's in your alts, isn't it? So as ETH dominance goes up, it's happy days, right? This is a massive range bound environment. As you can see from the high to low, looks a lot like ETHBTC. You see this trend line there? We've deviation, support, comes down, loses it there, and comes back in. That's now a deviation. As long as we hold above it, take out these highs there, and let's go to the next target over here, and then let's go to this target here, which will look a lot very similar to ETHBTC. Okay, so we play it level to level. Sorry, play it level to level, right? And we take our time. There's no need to rush. You guys are fucking phenomenal. I'm very proud of all of you guys. You know, like actually sticking to your guns, taking the trade as well. For those who haven't took the trade, it's fine. It's not a problem. What's important is that did you learn from this? If you haven't, go back to this whole video. There's a lot of alpha here. We spend a lot of time. We've done this for nearly 3 hours, fam. 3 fucking hours we've been on the stream. We're fucking killing it. You're fucking having a laugh, man. So look. So 20k with 10k. BTC bouncing 20k with 10k account. What do you mean 20k with 10k account? No, my account's 50k. Right? I'm risking 2.5%. So I'm only risking 1k. And that's it. I build that over time. And it's the same for all you guys. You guys will build your account. Thank you so much to you all. You can pay, bro, David, listen, you can pay in crypto, you can pay in card, you can pay whatever you want. We'll sort that out, right? I'm gonna have a system to actually sort all that automatically, okay? Only got capital to make a $20 profit per trade. It's okay, brother. Derry, it's fine. The important thing is, right, $20, right, for all of us is an important thing. $20 does a bit of shopping, you know? So don't you know, it's nothing to worry about. So end of the day, we're gonna work this level to level. I'm gonna build your account up, okay? We got this. FMG charges 200. Damn, does he? Shit, underselling myself. No, yeah. So I think that the first 50, or I think the first 50 is gonna be $100. Then after that onwards, it's gonna be 125. That's what I'm looking to do. But there's a lot more to it. I don't know how FMG does his thing. I don't know actually. Will this live stream go on besides just private? Yeah, it will do. Live stream there will be, but like, the thing is, I'm gonna be honest with you, the live stream won't be as long and as super detailed. There'll be details enough for you guys to still make money because it's free stuff, but the focus will then will shift onto the private group itself. But there will be alpha. Don't worry about that. I am gonna still be alpha. I'm still gonna do my shit as I always do. You guys are gonna see setups as well as we always do. Okay, so don't worry about that too much. For those who don't want to join or who can't join, it's perfectly fine. I'm not disbanding YouTube or changing or trying to sell it off in a way that you have to join the private group to actually make some peace, okay? Because I understand not everyone's in a similar position, all right? I know, like if you look at SE's group as well, it's a lot. He does a lot more than he does in his normal thing, but he does his once a week private groups in it. Sorry, the streams itself. But yeah, it's been fucking sick though, Derry. How often do you check your Twitter DMs? Mine is still on. Oh, bro, you know what? I gotta check that out, man. To be honest, Twitter DMs, I get so much DMs. That's why I don't check it so much. But yeah, ever check USD? Yeah, I do. What's the USD dominance? Should be breaking down. Yeah, it's breaking down. Look at that high over here. It's breaking down. Where would it go to? Fucking, well, looking at USD dominance off this trend line. You can see here, mate. I wouldn't mind us coming back into this area here. USD dominance. Let me just fucking zoom this motherfucker up. There we go. Now we got more shit to work on with, yeah? So let's get a trend line over here. So that's what I'm looking for, a potential play. That's the high that's capping the market, right? So this is what's going to happen. Price, USD dominance. Once the moment we lose this area here, this is an SR right there. It's holding a support. Is it strong? No, it's not. Which means it's going to collapse. More money is going to move into from USDT into alts and Ethereum and Bitcoin. If we lose this level here, then I'll say take out these lows over here, and then bounce off here, and then see how we react off here. But it's a range bound environment from this high to this low. So which comes, if I do a fucking range, a Fibonacci, let's have a look what we got. Yeah, bang on. Look. Oh, fuck, you know, I'm too sick. Oh, some of the things I do, I'm like, yo, dang, you are too brutal. Look where the target's going to be, mid-range, just over here, which is about 3.41% on the fucking USDT target dominance. And then from there, we'll see if we come back in and go down, and then go a lot more lower. You see, because this is deviations, the resistance over here. If we step back into this range over here, right, that means this was just a deviation. All right, so we play it level to level. Okay, does that make sense, guys? Can I pay in dank? Bro, Cali would be good. I'm down with Cali. I'll be in, bro. Thank you, Callum. Bro. Thank you so much for that. Listen. If you guys want to join the thingy, the private group that's coming out towards the end of August, beginning of September, around that time, send me a DM on Twitter at TraderDank. Send me a DM. Give me your email address, right? And then I've compiled a list of the first 50 because I'm gonna cap it after that. I'm not gonna do any more for a little while because I need to focus on you 50 first. Then if I can handle that pressure of 50 people, then we'll start looking at increasing the numbers, right? But for the time being, it's going to be 50, the first 50 there, and we'll get priority, in my opinion. The rest will then be on a waiting list kind of thing. Yep. Yearly membership discounts, bro, Vegeta, for you, brother, we'll sort you out, man. I got you. Now, it's going to be monthly. I'm going to stick to monthly. I was thinking about quarterly, maybe a fucking month, like a yearly payment as well. And I was like, hang on a second. That's a lot of money though. Let's just say it's $100, right? And I do like $1,200 is a month, right? And I do a discount of $1,000 for a year. How many people's got $1,000 to fork out? Because it's a lot of money. Like, I don't like this idea of actually forking out, like having, yes, for me it's more money in my pocket, but I've got to understand that, are you guys going to be okay? Like $1,000 is $1,000 man. I ain't gonna lie to you. So for me, it's like, okay, I'm happy to do it monthly, right? Unless you guys want to, talk to me separately and whatnot, we could deal with that. But I'm happy to do it monthly. Reason being is that on monthly, but any time that you're not, you don't find any value of it and you don't like what I'm fucking doing, you're like, dang, you're a shit face, you're fucking shit or whatever. You can say whatever you want to say. Then what I'll do is, all right, then fine. You can actually leave. You can leave at any time you want, according to your means. That's why I'm trying to be more focused on you guys. Is what your means are saying. I don't really care about the piece. For me, it's not. As you can see, the fucking trades I'm taking, literally 2 trades in a row. Last week was 100% success rate. I'll be honest with you, 100%. No, yeah, 100% success rate. I didn't get stopped at all. I think I took about fucking 9 or 10 trades or whatever. It was phenomenal. This week so far, we took one on Sunday, which went on to Monday. Took another trade yesterday, coming on today. That's 2 trades in a row. We fucking did it. Yeah, it is a lot of money indeed. True. 1K is a lot. New money to trade as well, 100%. Which is why if I do it cheap for you guys, like $100, right? Yes, I know there's some groups that are doing it for $20, $30 as well, but they're just fucking signal calls. You're not learning nothing. I'm gonna spend my time, but yeah, we'll talk about it after. But you're welcome, Ed. USDT down, crypto market goes up 100%. So we'll see how it goes, innit? Looking at, I actually like this fucking vape. It's not bad actually. It's fucking sick. Just quickly look at the fucking chart here. Let me delete this off. We've got a range band environment, right? You can see here. Where's the range band environment? It's literally this. So this low here to this high over here, that's the range band environment. We step back in there, break down below here, find resistance, and off we go. Come to this area here. Break down here, go up to this area. That's what we're looking for, okay? Thank you, Dank. Appreciate that, man. So what's it? So, yeah, so Turner Hand's asking a question. What did he ask? How you make 12K? Oh, so like for me, like literally, okay. How it's not about how I make 12K or how I make X amount. Like, who gives a shit? I think I'm gonna stop talking about how much money I'm making now. What it is, it comes down to this, right? So let's say for me, like for example, if you have $1,000, right, $1,000 account, right? Now I would say risk 2.5%. Your R is 2.5%. Okay, this is an example. Okay, so 2.5% is $25, right? That's $25 per R. Okay. So if you followed my trade and you made a 12R move, so a 12R move, right, will then equals to 25 times 12, fucking hell, $250, $300. And you just made $300 off that trade. If you took it as a 7R trade, right, example, right, that is 25 is, fucking hell, 250 minus 125, no, minus 75. It's $175 added to your account. So now your profit then, so your account would have been 1,175. Does that make sense? And if you made a 12-hour move, your account balance would have been $1,300. And slowly, we're going to try and build that to 10K, right? And then to 50K, and whatnot. Like I said to you guys, right? The idea is this, right? If you guys are sick at trading and you get really good, I mean, how many of you guys are going to be able to actually have a 50K account, right? I hope you do, right? So if you show me consistency and you're showing me that you're sick at trading, we'll make a fucking, out of the private group, we'll make it as a prop firm as well at the same time. So I will give you the money, like, well, yeah, obviously I'm not going to give you money for you guys to actually run away, but it will be, there's a lot of contingency plan behind it as well. So I'll give you the money for it as well, like 50K, a 50K account, probably start on a 10, 20K account. Show me what you can do for the first month. You take 80% or 70%. We'll talk about that after. Of the profits, I think 30% because you're trading for my money as well. So I got to take my own profit. And then after that, you keep. And then if you show consistency, we make it from 10 to 25, 25 to 50, 50 to 100. And if you and then you can stack it up however you want to stack it up. And if you ever want to decide to say, you know what, Dank, it's been a pleasure working with you. I'm gonna do my own thing. I wish you all the best of luck. I'm just happy that you're profitable. That's all I care about. Okay. So what do you think about USDC now, dude? Yeah, I heard about the fucking USDC. It's all FUD. It's all FUD. You know what it is? Starfish Capital Fudge Hedge Fund. Oh shit, dude. Thank you, Ken Fyung-shi. Love that name. That's a cool fucking name. Where you from, Ken? Am I saying it right, Ken? So, and 10K is good for Ken Fyung-shi. Am I saying it right? I hope I am, right? But yeah, if it was USDC, I think it's a fucking FUD. It's always going to be a FUD. The problem is the Americans are actually fucking freezing the account, which is a scary thing, which I would say move to USDT. Move your funds to USDT. Don't buy alts if you don't need to buy alts. Just there's always FUD, right? Like, I'm surprised the Chinese haven't done the FUD yet. It's been a little while since the Chinese done some FUD. I am from Vietnam and I live in Poland. Fucking sick guy. And yes, Ken Feng-shi. That's so cool. Do you know what? So you got a Vietnamese name in it, brother, right, Ken? So what is your Western name? You must have a Western name to make it easy for people. Because I know, like, there was a guy called Andrew back in uni, right? And he's a Chinese brother, but his name's not Andrew in it. But I remember seeing the register, and it was a really long name. I could never say it properly, but no one day called himself Andrew. Gandalf, just message me on Twitter, and yeah, I appreciate what you're saying to me as well. Just message me on Twitter. KPC, do your friends call you KP? What a geezer. But listen, guys, I'm gonna call it a day now. What's going on, Ethereum? No, let's have a look. What's in this chart? Yeah, we're losing the mid range. 1420. Can it come into place to 1420? Possibly. Don't like this, to be honest. You going? All right. See you later, Barry. I'll catch you soon. Thank you for this, brother. See you later, brother. as it's going now. But yeah, let's have a look. Mid range, 1420 is this level here. See, the thing is for me, right? If I actually start removing this stuff now, right? In terms of a trade, right? If I want to play the 1420 level, this level here, right? I need to find a resistance of this area here. Oops. Come down, lose this level, break down, and then I say, yo, this is my, this is my entry. I'll take out liquidity over here, come into this area here, and then I would say this is my target over here. So target 1 will be off here. That'll be target 1, and my stop loss will be here, back above the high, just in case we have to reclaim there. But tricky. I want to see this range low close. I want to see it hold. So CPIs tomorrow. Be very, very careful, guys. We've taken fucking good trades as well. We're all in profits here with all of us who took shorts. But yeah, take it easy, guys. I'm gonna catch you tomorrow. The plans are there. So is that a wolf or a fox in your logo? It's a wolf. You must be from Winterfell. What a geezer. It's a wolf. There's a little story behind the wolf as well. So the story on this, right? I'll tell you another time. I've really got to go though, because it's fucking 1:15. I've got to go. Like I said, I'm going to the airport, so that's why I've got to bounce. Otherwise, I'll be happy to chat to you guys for as long as possible. Thank you so much for actually jumping on the show. You guys have been phenomenal. I have a lot of respect. Shout out to all you motherfuckers out there. You listened to my bullshit story about that fucking chick with SHIB. It was a lot of fun today. I really had a great time with you guys, man. So take care, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right, love.